Hello? Are we here? I think this thing's
Think
on.
you can take me?
Is this thing on? Test test. Kettles went for second first. The classic first place maneuver. How's everyone's Saturday? It's like a holiday weekend, right? I know we're like weirdly early. Iris got third. First place is still available. Should you choose to accept it. I can turn on stream. Oh, wait. Wrong button there. Okay. That should be right now. Vinny's picking up number one. Nice. What the hell is this Saturday stream? Dude, Zombie. We are going to be watch partying.
Crab, please.
What's up, Plague?
Crab.
Hi, OG. We're going to be watch partying the dev stream in an hour. I'm just getting live a little bit early to make sure I don't break anything. I'm trying out like a new scene setup. And I want to make sure audio levels sound fine and everything, and just dicking around before then. And then hopefully there's a surprise at the end. Fingers crossed. You can't break what is already broken. Wait, what am I breaking? What did I break this time? I'm just going to turn in my last two tuning forks that I didn't do the other day and probably pick up the other ones. I have a feeling nothing said will come as a surprise to you. Okay, so I will admit this, Zombie, okay? I did get called in last second today to assist with something for the stream because other people were busy for the holiday, right? Like, it's a holiday weekend, so, and like, my family decided to do stuff on Saturday instead of Sunday, and my family forgot to tell me this, so I'm like, sorry, I have plans, you know, like, I plan stuff. So, I was involved in talks with it, but I wasn't allowed to see anything. They were intentionally like, well, we can't talk about this now because Crab's here, and I'm like, bro, you're going to be showing off in like 2 fucking hours or some shit. Like, it's 4 hours from now. Show me stuff. But no. I don't know anything other than, someone may have been involved with curating the Q&A. I don't know if I'm supposed to even say that. But we're live? What's up, Brennan? We're so live. But I legitimately do not know what's going to happen today, what's going to be announced. I pestered them while I was on a call, like, give me a date. Give me what's happening, you know? So I'm just in the dark as you are. But I hope that Maddie's going to owe me, Maddie Cakes, not our other Matthew, is going to owe me 1 mil after today. I hope. I hope I'm 1 mil richer. How's everyone's weekend starting off? Did anyone do family stuff for Easter today early? Dude, Zombie, like, I loved it, man, today. I went over to visit my family briefly for what I could do. And my little brother, the youngest of my brothers, who's now, like, 16 or some shit, right? I think, wait. His birthday was the 1st. Did he turn 16 or 17? Fuck, I don't know. I think he turned 16. But Sammy and I used to, Sammy and I used to always go do Pokemon Go together and, like, go do all the community days and go catch Pokemon and shit. And he came up to me and he's like, hey, bro, did you get any of the Mimikyus they added? And I'm like, because, like, they added Mimikyu as a Pokemon as, like, an April Fool's joke where they said it was going to be a Pikachu day and there was just Mimikyus everywhere. And I was like, oh, no, I didn't catch one. And he's like, well, there's one at a Pokestop nearby us. Do you want to go get it? And I was like, sure, bro, let's go walk. Let's go on a walk. You know, I knew he just wanted someone to go with him on a walk to go catch a Pokemon. And I'm like, let's go, bro. Let's go. Come on. I'm like, Sammy, get your phone. We're going on a walk. That makes me feel good that he wants wants to do stuff. So you celebrated your mom's birthday yesterday. She's your age now, Crab, 50. So Bibby, I'm old enough to be your daddy. Is that what you're saying? I'm downloading the TOAU patch right now. Okay, chat, let's for the people that are here now, let's test something real quick, okay? I have Jammy's stream up. My lovable friend Jammy, I'm gonna give him a shout out. Everyone follow Jammy if they haven't already. He's an adorable little guy. Rick is curing your daddy issues. That's fair. So I'm going to test something, chat. Let me know if you see this and hear this, okay? And if the volume sounds okay. Okay, I guess I'll pause the music for a second. May randomly just vanish. Domestic happening next door. Oh, God, that sounds awful. That's not good at all. Okay, so here, I'm gonna mute the music real quick, and then just let me know if you can see and hear this. Okay, it looks like a blank screen on my end right now, right? You see nothing?
I'm gonna.
Do I have to open it up? Oh wait, it loaded. Okay. Do you hear
it's
Jammy?
The last thing I do.
Is it loud
sir.
enough, or is it like too loud, not loud enough? Did it lose focus? Is it gone? What's up, Pog? Is it just black screen right now?
You are my nemesis.
I think I have to have it open.
My nemesis.
Do you see it now?
Dance.
It has to be open? Okay. But does it sound like... I know he doesn't... He's a quiet talker. Does it sound loud enough? It's a good listening level. Okay, I have it at max volume essentially. Nemesis? Yeah, Jammy loves me. Drop him to 90. You don't hear him anymore, right? I muted him, right? He's gone. You don't hear him anymore? I was using him as my test stream for this scene I set up. He's gone? Okay, cool. Thank you, Para. So I should be able to just switch to the... Don't know their peak levels. True. I may need to adjust for the devs, but we can do that live. Last time I was just running desktop audio, and I felt like it made stuff weird audio level wise. So hopefully this will allow me to have the devs to be louder this time when we're watching. Hopefully. Oh wait, I'm going to Altepa. That's true. Beastie can get a little loud, you know. Oh, and Brennan, you can't wait for the Phoenix merge to be announced? That'll be exciting. The server has to launch first, right, Pog? Pog, they're gonna merge with Phoenix and then nerf Colostrum back to what it's supposed to be, and then you're gonna cry. Merge with Phoenix and allow transfers from Nasomi. You know what? I'm just gonna... You know, I'm not doing anything, chat, right? I'm just gonna run. We're purely just dicking around right now, you know? Oh, it's Hell Smasher. We're just dicking around. Emaru is sick. She needs me. My princess! She needs me! What would you say if I was sick, Ninja? Would you deliver me some chicken noodle soup? You have Sammy? That doesn't mean I don't. Oh, spot. You turn the music back on. Fair, Brendan. Fair. You can listen to some more. Maybe we don't need to listen to Dynamis music for like an hour. Imagine if on Spotify the Dynamis Lord song was like, or the Dynamis song was set to like the Dynamis length, and it's like a 3.5 hour loop of it. Oh, I hear that song and I just think, yeah, money, dude. Brennan, Sammy hates doing Dynamis, and I don't get it. Like, Black Mage Burns are so much fun. Like, they are actually so much fun. The only thing I hate about Dynamis is the stress of finding a zone. I want to do Dynamis like every fucking day. I don't even need to buy anything. There's like a few odds and ends. She's not autistic like you, probably so. There's a few odds and ends that I want to get before treasures. Mainly like Blue Mage prep wise. Like, I want to buy a Scorp Harness +1 for Blue Mage. Like random little shit like that. But I don't really have money for anything else or need for money. But I like having a Dragon's Horde. You do with Greek Quickfilm is enough? Well, I mean, I want to like be able to do 4 runs a week. I don't think I'd ever want to be Sheebles and do 5 runs in a row, let alone in a week. But I think 4 sounds like a good amount of money. You know, like it sounds like a good amount of money. Even a bad run 4 times a week is gonna bring in some moolah. You know, I feel like that's good. If you get a bad group that does a 3-hour run and takes 10+ people, it's not really worth it. No, I mean, dude, X-Light, if you get a normal run that takes 3 hours, you're still getting over 100K an hour, and it's worth it. It's not as good, right? But it's still worth it. It's still swimming in the juice. I just wish I had a desire for another relic in a way. I feel like if there's anything else I do, it's either like Claustrum or Gun, but if I did Gun, Cell's gonna be like, stop copying me, crab. Need to find an Amos group? Yeah, you do, Hop. I do 4 a week and it feels like enough FF11. But are you doing cities, Prinny, or something else? You can log or clam for just as much? And I don't think it's a Dynamis run. I mean, sure, clamming makes more money if you you want to be Cell. I've always wanted to, Tao. He's a cool kid. You're building a relic, so no money? Ah, fair. So you're doing it for the currency, yeah. Dynamis currency will drop proportionally to the number of people inside. You get more if you have more people. That's actually a funny update. DL mostly. DL Hughley. If today's announcement's going to be run-of-the-mill updates on Horizon Team and the rebase progress, I'm going to rack attack. Baby, I'll be the first one to rack attack with you, okay? I was going to say we could try to, we can rate the stream. Oh, wait, Prinny, you're doing Mjolnir? Really? I was going to say we can rate the stream afterwards, but we're going to be probably doing other stuff after, so. I think only possible extra stuff is maybe TOAU beta announcement. Oh, you think there's a TOAU beta? Holy shit, let's go. Wait, screw the hardcore. I'm going straight to Whitegate, baby. Beta soon, TM. I think. Why don't you Dynamis with IH though? Cause they're on hot air balloon. What you doing on FF11 today? Literally nothing, Pog. I'm just killing time until the stream starts in like 45 minutes. And then once the stream starts, we're just gonna watch party it. If the stream sucks, just play another game after stream after they raid you. There's a high probability that something's happening after the stream that should be a little fun. Not what
Frankly,
everyone
that's a
wants,
skill
but it's gonna
issue.
be fun. Make sure you're around. Like Cell, make sure you're on Ranger. I think you'll have fun. Tell me so I know not to log off. How long till the chat? The event is in 45 minutes. The stream starts in 45 minutes. It should be good. Should be good. Should be hype. Should be exciting. It's not an up-collar race. Look, Rev, I know nothing. Clearly, I know nothing, right? Yeah, Cass, believe it or not, I returned to Final Fantasy XI after all those years. The devs have talked about this. Like, the team has talked about this. There is a large-scale PvP event in the works. Like, I think they're trying to do a PvP tournament, like a 3v3 tournament. You know everything? Dude, Rev, I legitimately do not know. I talked about it earlier on stream. I got called in to help with some stuff. And they were, like, putting together the slideshow for the stream today. And they're like, okay, let's go to the next slide. And Eric's like, we can't go to the next slide. Crab is here. And I'm like, oh, hey, like, let me finish up what you asked me to help with real quick so you can talk about all the cool private stuff. Yeah, the stream, exactly. I'm on the stream team and we help set up events. Exactly, Prinny, exactly. I don't know inside information, though. Like, someone was talking to me yesterday about it, and they're like, oh, Crab, I can't wait to show you H&M Tier 3. And I'm like, bro, don't show me H&M Tier 3. If you show it to me, I then can't do it until someone clears it, you know? Like, I do not want to know anything about it. It's T-Babs! I hope to God there's some action news for TOAU. Yeah, dude, Para, I agree. I hope to God also. Instead of PvP, could we do, like, anything else? Maybe, like, a race up a mountain as an Opkalu? What the fuck? I turned on sticky keys? You don't have to be you don't have to share the inside information. You don't have to share any inside information, but let's say hypothetically, right? Like, what? Cass, you don't even play. Cass just loves the drama. Doesn't even play on Horizon and is like, Crab, but what inside scoop do you have? 2 is coming eventually. They're spoiled it for you. I don't know. All I can tell you, chat, is because I got to help with the Q&A questions, I made sure both of mine are getting answered. Don't tell anyone. It's confirmed Crab is all the inside scoop. Always have, always will. I hope they weren't garbage. Dude, there were some of the... God, I shouldn't... I don't want to make people feel bad. There were some really shitty questions. Sammy didn't submit any. There were some people that asked questions, too, that were like... I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about this. I feel like, look, if you're gonna have me stream, I'm gonna blab, right? Everyone knows I yap, so it's too late, right? It's doomed. But there were people that asked questions, like there were repeat questions, right? And there were people that asked questions in like the most asinine way. You know, it was like, you fucking suck, you motherfucker cocksuckers. Why is Samurai so bad? Are you buffing it? You know, it was like... I think you could ask that question in a different way. Yeah, signed DJ. I hate the questions where they ask about the devs' personal lives. God, okay, so maybe those got deleted. Don't worry. Why say that about DJ? No, DJ said that about everyone else. People are jerks for sure, Brenny. Yeah, people can be assholes. I don't know if it's entitled or just like lack of social skills, but there was a lot of that, you know? I feel like there were some good questions. Question, what is your favorite thing about being a Horizon dev? Okay, I'll tell you this. There's a question that I wanted to leave on that Baby would have hated, but got deleted. And the question was, who has the cutest pet among the staff? Are you answering yours? Lynn, I had a list. Dude, Jester, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I had a list that included the names that submitted them, but I filtered them all out, so I didn't look at names. Dude, Harami, we're about to find out in 40 minutes. There's a stream in 40 minutes. Anonymous thinks people brave. No, most people pretty put their name from what I saw on the list. Like one of the fields in the questionnaire was like primary character's name. And so a lot of people put their name down. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about that. Like it's a holiday, right? So the people on the community team that are supposed to do that stuff. Streamcourt just said you were alive. Well, it's not wrong, right? Can I put your name as enemy crab? You could have. Yeah, you could have. So some people left their name on, but like I didn't even look at names. I just filtered out questions. So if a question sucks, blame me essentially, because I helped curate it in some level. I'll take that blame, you know? You always blame me? Fair. Shit, it's getting a little toasty here on this hot day. Will there be a playable child character? So I think the plan is to just chill and watch like we did last time. And I'm probably just gonna have a notepad up like we did before and try to take notes so I can post a summary for people after the fact. And see if we go from there, you know? Yeah, it's hard, Prinny, right? Like, I literally saw the list, right? Someone before me curated the list from, I think, 400 questions to about 130, and I tried to trim that down some. So there were a lot, and I agree. I went in with the same mindset. I know last time, Prinny, there were some questions that I was like, why the fuck did someone ask that, you know? I mean, I didn't get the final say, Maddie, right? But I helped go through them because they needed some extra hands today. So, yeah. If there's shit, blame me. I'll take the blame, right? Someone submitted a question that was just 2 words. When blue? That was the question. When blue? So, if they don't buff Sam or Chitin, blaming Crab. What does that have to do with me? Doesn't ask you, bode well if they asked you today to look at the list. I mean, dude, Brennan, the end of the day, right? They're busy people that have full-time jobs and lives, right? It makes it hard to, you know, do other stuff. Horizon must be understaffed. I mean, they are looking for more people on the team, right, baby? Sam is bad because I'm a busy person with a full-time job. Well, I'm not the balance team. Hello? DJ thinks I killed his dog or something. Yeah, I mean they did, Smarty, and they did refuse Smarty's app, but I don't know if it was like the time that it was accepted at or what. I don't know the inside workings of that. I think Smarty would have actually liked being a GM. I think he would have done a good job for sure. Although I think, like, to be honest, I think unless you're I held it down. Unless you are like an Apooch or Violet level GM, I don't know if you're going to have fun GMing, right? Because it feels like a job, right? You're just doing like tier 1 support tickets. Telling people they're an idiot and they didn't flag a quest. in the nicest term possible, teleporting people around that are unstuck, like, you know, just you're doing just basic stuff. You'll put down your for my RAM when you put in your GM application? Think there's more sympathetic? They'll let you in? Yeah, bot check. Well, I don't even know, Brennan, if you get to do bot checking as like tier 1 stuff. I would bet money that tier 1 is all just basic bitch entry level stuff, right? Like you're not even doing bot checking and stuff because that would have you with the tools to move a character, right? To test stuff because they flip them around and things. And I'm pretty sure it's just essentially unstucking people and checking mission status flags and things like that, you know? I love to do it just so I can give a GM a better name. They currently have the majority of the population. You know, it's weird, Pat. I think every private server I have played on has had animosity towards GMs, and I don't do endgame rating. I know on Eden a lot of the GM animosity came from, oh, so and so has more GMs in endgame, right? You know, stuff like that. That like the animosity comes from is like endgame competition, like they feel like they're being slighted because there's more GMs leaning towards their cause one way or the other. I truthfully feel like Horizon has done the best job like curating like GM tickets and stuff. Pretty sure most of the Wings GMs weren't hated. Okay, all right. I didn't play on Wings. Dude, X-Lite, saying SD had all the GMs is so funny because all SD would do was complain about who had more GMs. You know? Like, SD complained about other people having more GMs. You beat Matt today, so Summoner Blasters engage. Nice. We'll XP more this week on the alts, Minro. What's up, Microhex? What's up, Don? We're getting TOAU Shadow Drop in 30-ish minutes. So we gotta get Sammy's, we gotta get Cell's Summoner up to 37. And then we'll have 2 Summoners at 37, and then Black Mages go, right? Hopefully. You hate TOAU? I love TOAU. TOAU's today, dude, Davey, there is a chance that it's gonna get Shadow Drop today. It's not gonna happen, but there's a chance. There's a universe that exists where it gets Shadow Drop today. What's up, Fabian? Some of the animosity here is that a certain GM is perceived to do literally nothing but mess with players. Oh, are you talking about Pooch? I mean, I feel like Pooch does so much. I know about a lot of inner workings just from talking to him. You're gonna tell Faros? Do it. Get him on. Get him on. We aren't in 2030 yet? We'll find out. I think there's a high chance of a release date, but... dude, Pengo, I hope they actually talk about the Imperial Restoration and what the point of it is. And I really hope part of the, public perception, part of what they reveal is a combat phase. He handled ticket for you on Sunday? Yeah. Yeah. Public perception and what they actually do? Sure. And I mean, I think, like, they had part of that update they had the other day, right? On the post announcing this stream, they talked about GM stuff and what the GM team has done recently. And I don't think it would be a bad idea because the GM team's like, you know, they're the same team but separate, right? I don't think it would be a bad idea for the GM teams to talk about like what, you know what, like Final Fantasy XIV does? Where like, hey, over the last month, we banned X number of accounts for illicit activity and guild selling, you know, stuff like that. Like, just a weekly update type, or a monthly update on, like, hey, we did this. Rebase means chillin'? Yeah. Oh, it's just not, well, yeah, but it was like, I think I've only seen it twice ever, right? You heard first window bots H&Ms? Dude, Greek gets so mad every time you bring them up. What's up, Boros? No. Okay. Please on cooldown. Actually, they don't say the same thing they did the past 3 streams. Just stop using dev progress as a filter. Or as a filler. I mean, I hope so too, baby. I hope we get news. Oh, was there one a month ago? I must have missed it. Okay, then maybe they are doing that then. Because I like that idea, right? I feel like it's good information for the players. I will say this, there is a large population of you that really, really like the census data, and I thought that was cool. Since my last numbers update in April 2024, we've banned over 2,000 accounts for botting. Wait, is that on Horizon they've banned? Did they say that they banned over 2,000 people? That's insane. It's a lot. They should drink before launching the stream? Yes, exactly. Oh, that's from their Discord? That's crazy. That's a lot. To be fair, the last few dev streams they gave us were very good news about the rebase, so it wasn't filler. Yeah, the hard thing, Para, right, is like, and I tried to think about this when I was like curating the questions also. I'm gonna be honest, I skimmed the GM portion, okay? There's a large portion, and like I saw this when I played WoW, right? Like hardcore played WoW. There is a large portion of the player base that is absolutely clueless to what is happening in the game. And they just log in and do shit, right? Like, there are people you could probably ask, and they would say, what's a rebase? You know what I mean? They wouldn't know, right? Like, I would remember logging into WoW, and it would be a patch day, and, like, I'd be super excited for a new raid tier to come out. And people would just be like, why'd I have to download a patch? What's going on? You know, like, they wouldn't know. How many 59 Dark Knights asked about mythics? There were mythic questions. But you know what I mean? So, like, it's hard because I know for us that are big in the community and doing stuff. Exactly, Pot. Like, the us that are, like, in the know, actively playing the game, in streams. Those people... you know what the rebase is. You know you want treasures. You were tracking the rebase progress, right? There's a lot of people that don't know what the rebase is, even though they had lots of questions about it. Oh shit! Oh shit! Horizon's here, chat. Everyone act cool. But you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't follow that news and information, and like there's the same way. Like I bet you, and actually this would be a fun stat to know. How many people play on Horizon but do not have an account on Discord synced to it? You know what I mean? Like, that don't even get basic server announcements because they're not in Discord. You know what I mean? There's got to be a large population that has that. Everyone is excited for the Sam buffs, ooh. Every time I mention the rebase in there, the question always shows up. That's so funny. That's definitely Hugin. We were playing League yesterday while I was camping, right, Crab? I told myself if this dude doesn't spawn before I go to bed, I'll just drop the 20k. He spawned on my last timer, and then my TH worked. Nice, dude. Nice, Neo. Finally happened. Question, Crab. Every anniversary, they will add an event, right? Wouldn't just bloat the server with shit? Why not just turn it off and make their events everyone can participate? I mean, that would have been a good, like, I probably wouldn't be answered in this stream, but that's a good question, baby, because there eventually will be bloat, right? When you're like 5 years down the line, there's 5 different anniversary quests. I don't know, maybe at some you start pruning them, right? You like, okay, the 2023 anniversary's done. You know, after year 5 or something, you start pruning them down a little. I don't know. I mean, like the question mark one, I mean, a lot of them don't take up a lot of space. 1 year they will stop thanking us for playing. True. True. Twitch Mobile was asked that as a true statement. Oh yeah, maybe roll rewards into another one or something, possibly, right? So that would make sense. I mean, I don't think right now this latest one, the hunt one, right? There's just the 2 mobs in Kazam, right? They're the 2 new entities in Kazam you interact with. So there's nothing like weird there. The little blank spots on the ground probably don't increase processing or anything like that, you know, or like any sort of like lag or delay or for people. Because I have no self-control, I'm playing a coin pusher roguelike. Nice. There you go, no self-control. It's not like Systems Baby's talking about just confusion. Well, I'm in Mauer with Pog and there's a new NPC. Wait, is that true? New players here do these 6 anniversaries. I mean, it's like, if that's the concern, I don't think it's a big deal, right? Just let people have content to do, right? That's the fun thing about joining an MMO late. We can try to get on the boat on stream, right? We got 25 minutes till go time. TOAU 2027 confirmed. TOAU 2027 confirmed. This guy keeps talking about Overwhelm, maybe a custom quest. Dude, I would absolutely love Monroe if every class had like a custom job unlock quest or like a custom gear quest or something. I love the Evoker's Ring. I love what they did with the Naja's Charm. Where's my crab hat? Dude, it's so fucking hot today, baby. Baby, how hot is it by you? Because you're in a hotter area, right? It's fucking annoying. You mean AF? No, like... Because the AF sucks. You know what I mean? Like... You know, we're grabbing lunch and it was hot? Dude, it's insane. 83 for you? Dude, it's fucking like... It's like 92 or something. Let's see what the current weather is. Grouse is still 66. Damn. It's 89 right now. Time to delete Blue Mage AF? No. But like, Cell, I mean, like, you know, the Naja's Charm, or Nana's Charm, and the Evoker's Ring. Something for like at 75 at max level. Some custom emblematic item of the job, you know? 64 in Texas? Wait, what? Why is it so cold? Yeah, a Relic, sure. I mean, Mythic is better emblematic of a job than Relic in a lot of ways, right? You're a cold front? Dude, give me the cold front. I'll take the cold front any day. Anyone, if someone's paying attention, let me know when the Horizon channel goes live. Any puffers in the chat? There, no, Vlad, thank you so much, sir. We're 72 over here, and we had a bit of 90s consistent. Dude, I'll take the colds. You gotta go, but can't leave before the puffer? Damn, dude. Fabian getting one puffer for the road. Boy. I don't know. I think a lot of people are excited today. I really hope we don't get disappointed, right? I really hope we get big news. Big news.
Crab, please.
Fingers crossed.
Crab.
I don't know if Zombie's still here. I figured out what happened with the gifted sub noise yesterday. Twitch changed the way on the back end on what, like, gifted subs are classified as. What's up, Halloween? How's it going, man? They changed the, so, like, my alert was still there, but they changed the classification.
Crab, please. Crab.
Oh God, you got Eric crabbing now. You're filled with copium. Me too. Pretty. My copium is that we're getting a release date today. That's my copium. This song slaps. Oh my God, turn it up so I can forever say I am the edgy streamer. Professor Crab Dance. Get edged.
Crab.
I'm going the wrong way. Going straight naked. Let's do it. Copium's gonna keep us going. Exactly. Just like that. That works, right?
Crab.
Period queen.
Crab.
That's something stupid. I get so embarrassed hearing myself.
Crab.
Chat, time to suck. All you can eat crab. Bitch, get in line. No Man's Sky? Interesting. Oh no. So girthy. Just really suck really hard on the hot dog. It's pre-flavored. I am the one who puffs. Don't tell IP, okay? Maybe I'll play with it a little bit on stream. This thing's OP. I'm just a 5'3" bunny. You should shut your whore mouth. I'm like the Gilmore Girls of Twitch. Dildo check? Oh, do you want me to make him come?
Do not be sorry. Be better.
1 second, chat. I'm gonna go under my desk.
Fuck. Crab made me come.
Oh my god.
Have a dance. He's a
The
pretty
worst. Mormoka, thank you for the follow. If you guys haven't already, give her a follow. She streams Final Fantasy 11 and 14 also. So, where's Ed, dude? Can we get Big Ed in here? That'd be great. I heard you got insider information. I wish, dude. I wish. Zombie, thank you again for the fucking 10 gifted subs. Holy shit. We say at the start of stream or end of stream, so we have to watch. Oh, always at the end. You watch the streams only for the ball racing, true. Don't believe him, chat. Don't believe Crab Dance's lies. You got my chicken nuggets for this stream? It's time? Oh, shit. Dude, Eric, I just hope Beastie actually feels relaxed enough now to drink on stream. The last drinking with the dev stream, I felt so bad because Eric's sitting there just like pounding the drinks, and Beastie was like so fucking stressed about the rebase and nervous he wasn't drinking anything. Am I wrong, or was the dev stream supposed to be yesterday? No, it's today. It's today. Crab, you don't even drink? Yeah, I know. I know I don't. I didn't say drinking with the crab dance, okay? They're probably gonna have music or something, right? What's up, Thirsty? Thirsty, thank you again for the loan the other day of the hands. Actually, very happy with how the rebase shaped up for the most part. Dude, me too, Pog. I feel like it just... It took a while, right? Like, I mean, I think we knew it was going to do that, right? But it took a while. Imagine encouraging people to be alcoholics. Isn't that like all of modern society? It wasn't even that bad for that long. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, sure, yeah. But it definitely burnt people out getting there, right? Is Horizon live yet, chat? Are you sure we're going to get a TOU release date, or are we going to be disappointed again? Just like you with the Angels? PDG, we'll find out, won't we? This TOU title, dude, Asmo. It's TOU news. There's going to be news, right? There will 100% be news about TOAU, words. People complaining are haters? No, dude, I mean, I get it, Prinny, right? Like, I get why people are upset. And I always say that, at least... wishful thinking, right? My wishful thinking is that people are upset because they're passionate, right? And it's not like animosity or something, right? It's just passion. And they really, really like it and they really, really want it, and that's why they get upset. Are we getting TOU this Friday? We'll find out tonight. We're getting a live stream in 15 minutes to talk about it. You want the meme to continue? Me too. Memes are fun. Some of the complaints were legit for sure. 100 tier 3 subs to tell us what you know. You have 30 seconds to answer. I talked about it, Azul. I know all of the questions in the Q&A. That's what I know. I saw your question, Azul. Dude, Azul, I saw your question. You feel not but animus. Are they doing Blue Mouse? Yeah. Azul, you wanna... You wanna, you know, organize something with people in clashing. See? I know. It's tonight now. That's true. That's true. You're over in, like, England or something, right? The UK? I'm trying to remember. Somewhere overseas? Where is the... Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember... Debuff England? Okay. Horizon XI. Is the stream up yet, chat? No, it's still... The stream's still not up. You pulled your first boo-boo today. How'd that go, Asmo? Boo-boo's a weird one because it's so big. Lots of powder booting and stuff, right? Poots? What does that mean, Teef? 4 hundos and 300k in sales. We walked away with almost 60 currency each for 12 people. Not bad. And now you'll do it even faster next time. Oh, Poots equals powder boots. Okay. This game is great. It's really fun, right, Prinny? There's a lot of little systems that work well together to interact with the world to make it a great adventure that it is. Like, a great thing is, like, you have Pancration. Pancration sucks. It's just very limiting, but it gives you Zenny. But you can use the Zenny to buy ZNM pops. You know? And granted, there's other ways to get Zenny for ZNM pops, but just, like, little weird systems working together in conjunction with bigger systems. You just like cat girls? That's fair. Oh, maybe it doesn't give Zenny. Just Pat. Pat, act like it made sense, okay? Pat, just act like it made sense. Streamers can never be wrong. Do I have all my tuning forks, chat? I'm missing lightning and earth because I just turned them in. I think I got them all. Pretty, the weird thing that I always ask myself about cat girls is if you... No, I'm just picking them up just in case someone needs them, Neo. I'm ready to go, right? I like being ready to go. I think Sammy may need another tour on her alt eventually. The question I always ask myself about cat girls, right, is in Final Fantasy XI, cat girls look like cats who are humanoid. You know what I mean? Like, and if you look closely at a female Mithra, not a female, if you look closely at a Mithra's model, right, it looks like they have hair all over their body, like they are just completely furry beings, like everywhere. But if you go look at Final Fantasy XIV, cat girls are just a girl who has cat ears and a tail. You know what I mean? And I feel like the Final Fantasy XIV is strictly superior version of that. You know what I mean? Like, just the thought of, like, trying to give your girlfriend a hug and she's a Mithra and just fucking hair everywhere. She's probably going to get hairballs, right? Like, thrown up all over the house or something. It's got to be a mess. It's got to be a complete disaster. Yeah, sell a hug. You sound like you think about this often, Freak. I mean, it just the thought comes into my mind sometimes, you know. Yeah, but I mean, if the hair is soft, right? It's like petting a cat. It's probably okay. They're more designed in 11. I mean, truthfully, Prinny, it's one of the things I hate about. It's one of the things I hate about Final Fantasy XIV's character models. Is Final Fantasy XIV, like, they add a bunny girl, right? Like Vera, they add Veras, right? But bunny girls are just, they're just like humans with bunny ears. You know what I mean? Like everything, dragon girls, they're humans with scales. You know what I mean? Like they don't look like a different race at all. Everything just looks like a human. You know, Hrothgar's a race, right? But there's no female Hrothgars. Who cares about Hrothgar? They can't wear hats, okay? If they can't wear hats, they're not a real race. Is what you and Sammy talk about when you're off stream all the time, yeah. Oh, wait, is this? Oh, there are? Oh, wait, are there in Dawn Trail? Is she... Wait, Wukamat's a Hrothgar? I guess that makes sense. That's... Huh. I guess that makes sense. You know, now that you say it, I guess that makes sense. But, like, are there playable females? Horizon's live? Okay. Are there playable females? What? Are there male bunnies? Yeah, we're getting live crab commentary, yeah. Yes? Wait, what? I played Dawn Trail. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Could there have been male bunnies for like a long time? What the fuck, dude? Boy bunnies came in Endwalker? No way. What? Bro, I just play my human male and I just live the fantasy that it's me in the game, okay? Just let me live my life. Stream is up. All right, let's test. Chat, let's test. Okay, I'm going to pause my music. Do you guys hear that? It's the play online music, right? You think it needs to be quieter, Brendan, is what you're saying? I should turn the volume down? That's loud? Here, I'm turning the stream volume to 80%. I let you guys get chat, you know? Music's usually loud. I think they usually have their music low. You have to turn it up when they start yapping about giving colostrums occult acumen. Yep, for sure. For sure. Alright, does this setup look good, chat? Does this look fine? You guys can see chat in case anything interesting happens in chat. You know, we got the stream up. This look okay for us for what we need? You want me to make any tweaks and adjustments? If I minimize the stream, it goes black. That's fun to deal with. There, I typed in chat. I can't minimize it! Okay. Well, everyone ready for disappointment? Colorado, I was, my parents call me disappointed as a nickname, so I gotta be ready. I was born ready. The battle content in Dawn Trail has been very good versus the story. I know it, it sucks. The story not existing has turned me off to it even, you know, there. Where's the co-stream? Is this not a co-stream? What's up, Nick? Is this not how you co-stream? Does the Chrome/Firefox media pop-out show on stream? Can we close their chat? I wanted it there in case anything interesting happened. But if you think it's better, I can close it. Like, Crystal, I'm thinking like for YouTube purposes, when I upload this, people can see what was being said in chat at the time, good or bad. I feel like it's a... I'm just here for the copium. Hope all your dreams come true. Thank you. Oh, Twitch co-stream? Oh. I would have to, like, set that up on the back end. I don't know. That's like, oh, the Twitch co-stream stuff's weird. Can we close this stream? If only there was a way. I'm ready for them to say something along the lines of rebase work is not yet done, and thus we can't give a date for TOAU yet, or we'll be working hard at it. Well, hope not. Dude, OG, I thought about making a bingo card, but then it was just like, I got called into assisting with curating the Q&A questions, so I didn't have time. Yeah, that's true, baby. Shared chat is weird. Especially on a stream. What the fuck? Chat, look at this. Chat. Did Sammy make an alt she didn't tell me about? A bird looks nothing like a bunny? I know, right? All right. The server announcement, it's stream. It's gonna be live soon. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes to go, chat. All right, you guys gotta let me know if the volume level is too high or too low. Did they do the egg hunt this year? Has not been announced yet, but Easter is tomorrow. Seems perfect right now. Yeah, but it's just music, right? I'm worried it's too quiet, so we'll see. And chat, I will do my best not to talk over them, okay? Like I got yelled at on YouTube last time. Holy shit, Crab, could you stop talking for 1 second and let the devs speak? I will say this, chat, right now, going into the stream 5 minutes away. Just mute yourself. 5 minutes away from stream start time. I will say I'm a little bit annoyed that we're not getting Treasure's music. Right? That doesn't bode well to me on a Treasure's shadow drop. If we're not getting the music. Always, baby. One guy said that, I know, and it stung. I felt it in my groins. Wait, this is a Treasure song right now, is it? The first one wasn't. The first one wasn't, though. First one was Play Online. Have there only been 2 songs that we heard so far? Wow, wow, wow. This man doesn't stop yapping. It's absolutely ridiculous. Crab on a roll, call him a Rangoon. Yeah, hell yeah.
Why you have to be mad?
Treasure announced, but Corsair changes make them just sit shit to your Ranger. Ooh, no, no, don't do that. No, 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 Corona, we don't want that. Fuck you, Crab, ban me. Baby, I'm not Ed, okay? I will never ban you, or time you out, or make you suffer. I know, baby, that rack attack is your love language, and I'll never ban you. This? Holy shit, chat, we're on a boat! Ban me? You wish. I'm so glad I got that 1,000 ISP. I can get on the boat. Rev, did you really get 1,000 ISP? I got like 150 and can't fish anymore. I give up, man. Ebisu fishes on the boat, tell Zabi. Who's gonna be the first one to fish up an Orobon or whatever? Don't you like? Do the Orobon NMs you fish up on the boat drop gear, or do they just drop the Orobon lure that you use to craft for like attachments? End up just buying a bunch of yellow globe. Fishing was too much effort. I mean, you can autopilot most of it, right? And just like auto reel in, but it's still time. Makes more sense to dig and buy them? Sure, yeah. For sure. How much were they going a stack? I'm constantly worried that like the setup isn't okay. Everything's fine, right, chat? Everything's fine? You fished up 9,000 gavial fish? Oh shit. Wait, you guys see that pop up? I actually moused over something. I hate that I can't leave it open. Please answer question above. I need a new 2026 goal. Okay, dude. Redneck hit the 145 stream streak. What do I gotta do to get banned? In Final Fantasy 11 or in the stream? Let's get more viewers of them. That'd be funny. I doubt that's possible. Oh, just for fish scales. Holy shit. Stream? If you were to gift like 100 tier 3 subs, I'd probably ban you, because that's too much money someone wasted. Can't have them waste anymore. I feel like that'd only be like right. Calling Crab bald? Ask Kupo. True. I'm waiting for them to buff Samurai. It needs another buff besides Sober / Yuchi spam. Wait, music stop, chat. Oh shit, we're happening. Wait. Bustle of the capital. When blue. Was it you that asked the question, Acid? Chat, there's someone in town named Sammy Bird. Oh, you pulled stuff out? Yeah, he's feeling good. He's feeling good. The little kitty's feeling good. He's being rambunctious in his cone.
Wait, there's something in my way. Let me use this cone.
Just push it off. Oh my god. What an evil kitty.
That was only 30 seconds of my
Group 2 merits insta after update? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Oh, triple triad would be huge. The revised music sounds nice, but nothing can beat the OST, the original OST. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, you're fine. Who do you think I am? You're Acid Ace. Who do you think you are? I am. Okay, we're 1 minute late, chat. Damn, Crab has 400 viewers? Don't lie to me, baby. I know that can't possibly be true. This is why you hide your viewer count. Oh, music is fading out. Okay.
Okay. I'm waiting for it to essentially go on to the next slide.
All right, how is their volume, chat?
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing?
What's up, everyone?
Hi, teams. As usual, we have to, I guess, before we get into, things,
Turn
talk
the
about
I can
what
do that.
everybody's drinking and doing this evening. So Beastie, what are you actually drinking this evening?
It is time for another mead drinking with the devs, so maybe it'll show up on camera.
Is that louder?
Maybe.
I just think they're
Not
kind of
really,
quiet.
but
I have them
this is
cranked max.
raspberry mead.
More?
So nice summer day, kind of, or spring day, 70.
What am I drinking?
But
Yeah,
Hilariously, I am drinking the exact same thing. And for old time's sake, I thought, because people always ask about it, I made myself a nice plate of chicken nuggets. As apparently that's a throwback that chat has asked me to,
What's in the jug
bring
water?
back the nuggies for a nugget stream.
but are they?
So I'll be snacking on some chicken nuggets.
Eric
throughout
is
the stream.
loud, right?
They're
Yeah,
not the
he's
same
a little
ones
quiet.
because we actually haven't been able to find the ones that we used to order all the time. But, yeah, definitely a super healthy meal. Okay. Welcome everybody. This is our Drinking with the Devs Q1 development update for the server
Whoever's in on
and
stream
questions,
is loud.
answers, and some fun other stuff. So let's get into it. Everybody ready to go on to one of our fancy schmancy slide decks. I'm going to be watching
They're
chat.
just not used to facing
So
mics,
if there
you
are
know?
any audio issues,
Gonna
everybody
get
just
Stream Man, be right back.
yell
Okay.
at us in chat, and we'll take a breather on whatever we're talking about, and I will fix
Oh, it's synced? Okay.
what's going on. So
1 second,
Okay.
chat, I'm gonna get banned.
everybody, let's wait for them to show up.
Here they are.
There it is. Okay, cool. Beastie, I believe this one is you.
Horizon XI. Oh, look. Oh, God. That's horrid.
That's fucking
Sorry.
funny.
All right.
Exotle showed up again.
So I guess we're gonna start off with our post rebase update. Give you guys touch base with where things are, where we're trying to go with things. Say hello to our good friend Zalotl over there, since he likes hanging
Did you
out
say that Zalotl?
longer than he's welcome to hang out. All right. So
Hi, mic on?
couple of big ones.
Yes.
Well, first of
I was
all,
not
so
expecting
when
that.
we did the
Can we turn you
rebase,
off?
obviously, as you guys all know, there was definitely, let's call it fallout from the rebase. No matter how much
People
testing we
cranky.
did, we were going to end up with some fallout. Maybe it was a little bit more than anticipated, but here we are. You guys have seen the patch notes. We've been working double time to try and address as many issues as we can. I think that's the most sequential weeks in a row with patch
Can you
notes
mute the
that
stream?
were essentially 2 pages long, trying to get things back to where they were for you guys.
I don't want to interrupt BC talking.
There are definitely some other things, though, that we are still continuing to work on and monitor. So some of those things, so for instance, we got crafting, right? There was definitely some big changes with crafting. Right now, everyone should be aware, but so we've already made adjustments to break rates.
It's the thing. I
That
don't
said,
know
we
if
know they're
everyone
not
pays attention enough day to day to
100%
know.
back where they were, but we're happy with where things sit right now. Now being now, not necessarily, things are always subject to change. Descent rates, we put
It
those
felt higher,
back
yeah,
where
but they
they
dropped
were
it again.
supposed to be. So
They dropped it back down.
and then our HQ rates. And I know this one is probably the biggest topic on terms of crafting. There's always an ongoing discussion about it, but
Oh, I see you over
I'm
there,
gonna
Acid.
hate myself for using this, at least in simulations, but also in my own experience, because I do still craft. Everything looks to be working correctly. I know some people are just getting unlucky.
Can I interrupt?
but
Can I interrupt
will
BC
just
for a
say that
second and just
based
say the
on,
other day I did a tier 2 synth and out of 60 synths I
numbers
only got
that
3
we have
HQs and it
gathered
felt awful.
from both players and from internal tests, the HQ rates are working. So
yeah.
Drop rates. This was probably our next biggest issue. Obviously, when the rebates came out, drop rates across the board drastically changed from what you guys were accustomed to. So we went back through. We have
The
taken
slide should all
this
be
as
available,
what our
right?
4th week of changes, and as you can see, the list is getting new items are getting
5 stacks
smaller, and
mahogany
that's
log and only got
because we
3
are keeping an
stacks,
eye
3
on the
HQs on that at tier
economy
3. That's
and
crazy.
prices of certain things, the availability of certain things. So most of the basic drop rates from the common farming routes that people usually hit have been addressed. Sea and Sky were all restored back to their previous Era Plus rates. I went through and audited absolutely every single NM and Sky and NM and Sea's drop rate. So those are all back to what they were before.
I mean, we already know all this, baby, because
we are going to continue to audit and adjust things as time goes on. So just keep that in mind. There's definitely, I'm sure, some things that we've either looked over or fell between the cracks, but at large, the drop rates seem to be very stable compared to where they were.
Crab is elite, he wants new. I mean, kind of.
So you're probably going to see a slowdown as far as how many things are changing with their drop rates week over week, or there might be a week in between because there's just not enough on one week. So we'll group them all together and do it like every other week or every 3 weeks, something like that. But we are going to continue to monitor those drop rates.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. It happens. It happens. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It happens.
Mob mechanics is probably the next spicy one. So we know that several of the mob skills were hitting harder than expected. Hi to you, Biotic Boomerang, and a couple other things.
Oh yeah, Bionic Boomerang is hitting so hard.
There are some more fixes with those that will come down after we've taken some time with our balance team to just make adjustments and decide where we want those final numbers to be. Also looking
at you, if we have to work on Monday, take the day off on the boat.
So we are still watching and making adjustments where we need.
Sammy, I need a bonk whenever you're gonna
that said, not everything with some mob skills is going back to what it was in the pre-base. And some of those are related to era accuracy. Some of those are related to balance, where things just were laughable as far as their effects or their damage. So some of those are going to stay where they're at. I don't have a list, a curated list to give you guys, but we are listening to you guys. We are going through all the
you got to get through the boring stuff to get on the boat.
Most of the
That's what I know.
popular channels on the main Discord. Listening to you guys' feedback, that's where we're getting a lot of our input as far as, okay, do we need to take another look at this? There are definitely some NMs that are still being problem child. Our good buddy, like I said, Zalotl down there. So that should hopefully be fixed right now. But time will tell. He was fixed for 2 weeks and then nobody touched him, and then he thought he could come out of his corner and decide to start popping randomly again. So we are keeping an eye on those types of things, especially when they are
turn them off.
NMs that are not supposed to be popping all the time. So, but we are continuing to go back through and make sure that all the other NMs
Disable
are working
blurp
as well.
entirely,
So you've got
maybe.
City Patty now.
Sorry,
spawning
YouTube
again.
chat,
You've got
sorry.
Ode Quinn spawning again.
I mean, I could.
And there's definitely, I'm sure, a few more out there because there's quite a lot of NMs across
Yeah, I guess I could just
all the maps. So
the mute blurp.
all right,
You
I
can
think
hear
that's
my
everything on that
dog?
side.
What?
Okay, I muted
Sorry, just
blurp
making
chat.
sure
Someone
now I
remind me
can-
to unmute blurp.
Are people legitimately hearing my dog go?
Not like they're saying
bork,
anything important.
bork?
True, nothing
Yes?
important's been said yet.
Not
Yeah.
but people
Okay.
chat.
I don't
know we can't be
People in
I don't
chat
hear
are
it.
saying they
True.
can hear our dog,
True.
Obi, Bear and I's dog. Okay, we'll go to the next slide, and if it continues to be a problem, we will swap my mic.
Chat, they gotta.
Okay, next slide.
The crickets is. Wait, did you guys hear that or did I just hear that still?
All right. A couple more things to touch up on here.
Pack,
so
don't make me ban you.
for pet jobs, I love you and I hate you, all in the same breath. Probably the bane of my existence.
Don't hear it? Oh, that's good. I hear it still.
So there were definitely some big issues with pets, and initially when the rebase launched, especially with damage, and AOE skills being a little spicy. So most, as
fault you
far as
broke
I'm
pets?
aware,
True.
most of those are fixed up. I do think that there are a few lingering things out there that we are that are going to either A, get fixed up, or B, we're keeping an eye on. Right now, we are pretty happy with where the pets are at right now. I don't
hope pet
see
HP gets increased on
sheep
summons.
doing completely unmitigated damage to, elementals, and Gruda's not critting for 3,000 damage on Vertra, So most of the big ones are fixed up. We do think.
See, Pack, I think you just
and
wasted
this
bits.
is,
I
again,
hear
wanna
it, but
stress
no one
that
else
where
hears it, I
things
don't
are
think, right
at
now.
currently, for now, that's not to say things aren't going to change in the future. So we always are watching the balance of things, and if changes need to be made, then those changes will get made in the future. Another one, so this is fishing. I should have done this as fishing contest, but so
The fishing
fishing
contest.
should be back to normal for the most part. I know that there's one lingering issue where you guys can fish up snares in Valkyrie Dunes, despite the fact that you're not on the pirate chart quest. But other than that, the fishing contest, I know it was disabled for a very long time. For the people that did have rewards that were locked behind the fishing contest being shut down for the prolonged time, they had all of their rewards sent out to them. But everything should be back in working order with that.
What's up, Rummy?
We do also have plans. We are watching.
I'm trying to keep notes on my end chat
for the Brigands chart.
matters.
So we do have plans to implement the Brigands chart on Horizon in the future. So that's something for all you fishers to look out for. And then finally, probably the biggest pain point I think for most people
they will
was
be answering questions in
Battlefields.
chat? No, they're asking questions that were
was
submitted online.
Interesting when you guys all went to town on it. Everything worked fine in our testing with Battlefields, but we were doing, one or two.
I did
Battlefields
disable
at
all
a
the
time.
standard teams, yes.
When that changes to 20 people trying to enter a Battlefield all at the same time, we definitely ended up with some new issues. So we've gone through, as people have reported them in our bug finder, we've fixed up several Battlefield issues. We are still working on pulling in any battlefields that are still missing on our end. Most recently, I think, was what I call the mini map fight one in Mineshaft. Thanks to Metra, he got that one working for you guys. So that said, we do know that there are still some lingering issues where maybe you enter and
this could have been sent in an email.
Don't get a battlefield, stuff like that. We do plan to address those issues. But again,
I know.
As far
I'm going
as
to be honest, Crystal. It feels hard.
I'm
going to start talking. I'm going to talk over
launched
BC. I'm
to
sorry.
now, it's seen significant improvements.
So I tried to resist. I'm talking over BC now.
We are going to continue to be working on those systems.
Yeah.
And those battlefields that are still
I gave them
missing.
15 minutes. Okay.
Same with adding in any missing battlefields. I think like Toten Tons
Did you give them
and
dinner? Maybe that'll.
I think pulling the strings is is in progress, but it's not ready yet. So
Isn't pulling? Wait, which one's pulling the strings?
we
Is that the
are
one against?
working
That's the one
on
against the
those,
mannequins.
to
of
get
each race?
those back available again. I don't know
Is
too many
BC
people
loud
that were
enough,
doing
chat?
Toad, so it might be the last one.
I clicked back
Um,
accidentally.
Oh, I
God,
just
Zalotl again.
realized Eco
Zalotl
at the
again.
bottom
He's
disconnecting
coming
people.
back.
It's fine. Yeah, I just noticed it.
All right, so
Did Edicus
that's
get
kind
banned?
of
Who's
like
that?
their post rebase update. There was a lot of issues. Like I said, we got through as much as we can, as quickly as we can, and we're still continuing to watch for issues.
If
Mostly
there's a third
through our
fucking
bug
slide.
report thread.
There's so many
thread.
slides.
So if you guys do come across issues, please continue to post your bug reports in the Discord so that way we can continue going through and fixing things. There's a lot to this game.
Oh, the stage
And
5 and
some
4
things
ninja.
will
Wait,
come
that guy got
across our
banned?
desk just from day to day talking with people, but there are some things we just will not know unless someone says something.
I kind of love watching people get banned and watch their messages get deleted.
All right, I
fun.
think
Is that
that's
it for this one?
post
Okay.
release.
I don't know.
Yeah,
This
this is where we get to start going into some fun new announcements.
Okay, new announcement stuff, Chad.
So hope everybody's excited for what's coming. So now that the rebase is finally coming to a close, let's talk about some things coming to Horizon just around the corner. So let's see this. So we are working with a brand new team. We reached out due to some things that we saw that we really liked.
Oh, wait, whoa.
And we have officially partnered with the PSXI
That's big.
Team to bring some pretty massive improvements.
No, but they're partnering with the
Horizon
PSXI team. That's the website that's
based
doing all
website
the
and
custom
that,
like
the
auction
players
house
are
and
going to
dynamic
be able to
tracking
do
and
to
stuff.
interact
That's
with that
exciting.
website. So on the next couple of slides, you guys are going to kind of see some
That's
sneak
exciting.
peeks. They're pretty hard at work developing straight into our website to give you guys some really cool things. So
I stopped taking notes.
The
chat.
next couple of slides are just previews onto what is going
Pog,
to
I heard
what
some
we have,
people are
screenshots of what's been
blocked from
implemented
search.
so far, and then we have like typically what we do in the server, we'll have like
They've been pumping the Claude
kind
code.
of a
Is that
test
really what it
process
is?
to where us and the and Flam will go through and kind of just
PSXI
try
is
and
just
break
Hannah? What the hell
everything
is Hannah?
before we release this. But I do think that this is actually coming to you guys really soon. So
That's exciting.
so just some new player.
Oh,
what your player screen will look like.
that's
There's some
fucking sick.
cool
That's
new
so
things
cool.
coming. Like you can select what relic that you want to work on, and the Horizon XI website will now
your relic
automatically
from your
calculate
currency that you
based
have
off
in
of
there.
the currency in your
mats
inventory.
cap, your mats cap total tracking.
It will
That's
calculate your
cool.
progress and the estimated gil that it will take you.
That's really
if you
cool.
went out and purchased it to complete that relic. So it'll look at like the current average
Hard to hear
prices
me.
of what the currency is on the market, and essentially give you like a TLDR of what is
Really?
coming to
Are they
your
too much louder than me?
like towards your relic process.
Well, finish your relics though. Yeah.
And there's tons of other
They're so
things
much
that you'll be
louder
able to
than
do
me?
on your player
Oh
profile,
my
but this is
God.
really the only screenshot I'm kind of wanting to show you guys right now. So let's go to the next one. So the top right one, you guys will legitimately have a way to look through everything in your inventory. That includes storage slips. So you'll be able to
cool. Search storage slips?
exactly what's in your inventory, and it'll tell you exactly where that
I'll
item's
just
at
turn them
any
down a
time
little?
whatsoever. Bottom left is showing you kind of more detail into that relic tracker.
Did that get any quieter?
And then the bottom right one is just kind of more UI stuff. The entire UI of the website is completely changing. So tons of things
That's
are
cool.
essentially coming into what you guys can do via other websites and what you're doing
It
here.
should
And there's
default
going to be
to
kind of a new
G-horn.
big
Everyone's supposed to
one
build a
that
G-horn.
I don't know if I should talk about right now, but we'll hold off. There's some cool things.
Isn't
that I think you guys
Alina's
will really like that
tiara-
are coming with the website
Isn't
upgrade,
this
so I hope
a
everybody's
Limbus
really
item or
excited to see
sorry,
that.
a salvage item?
And we're really excited. They're a
making that
great
up?
team, and so they've been fantastic to work with so far. So kudos to them. Kudos to their website, as it really inspired us to kind of up our game, so to say. So here we go.
Yeah, I'll also add to that the new website, and at least from what we've tested
That's
with,
very
is
cool.
a lot more
I
responsive
think that's exciting.
too.
I know it's not
load
treasure, but that's
times
exciting.
and like the user interface as far as the menus go is significantly improved. So we're really excited about this one.
Okay. And let's go on to the next section that we'll be able to talk about for you guys. So this one's on me. Once again, I like to shout this off. This is like the big chance.
Chad, if
you
you're
guys
interested in joining
want
the team,
to work with us in the team,
do it.
To do anything, like to be someone who interacts with the community, to bring concerns to us. This is your way to essentially help concerns to us. This is your way. If you've ever had any concerns to us, this is your way. If you've ever had any concerns to us, this is your way. If you've ever had a game,
I guess I am a little quiet, but that's good. I can't talk
better
over BC then.
Oh,
you heard that? Oh shit, you heard that, Crystal?
This is your chance. We are recruiting
My bad.
every single role right now. That's not saying
was me
we don't
testing
have support.
something.
This is just us saying, hey,
My bad.
the rebase is over. The really boring part of Horizon's over to where there wasn't a lot
The
going on,
rebase
and
is
now there
over.
is.
The
There's a
boring
ton
part
going
is
on.
over,
And so
Chad.
now is the time to bring on new people.
I can just lean in
because
really
now
close to
we
the
get
mic
into
and
the
eat
really,
it.
really exciting stuff. So once again, this is your chance. You can apply to join the team via our
Stop
Discord.
touching things. I'm sorry.
I've mentioned the channel there. It's just hashtag join the team.
I know, Acid. I
and
clicked-
then
I
kind of
clicked
a
the button to hear
snapshot of
myself.
what the application process looks like. We'll go into this more. So we'll temporarily be closing applications next
weekend.
and
Applications
that
are
is
shut
just
down,
to
so
get
it in
through
now.
the abundance of applications that we got for our normal developmental team, including community and the GMs. We have,
That's cool.
I think, in total 100 applications from players throughout the community. So we just want to
not
be
bad
able
so
to,
far.
take a pause, talk to everybody, get what we like to call our quote unquote interview process done, so that we can get people integrated into the team.
saying
And then
it
once
isn't?
that's
Pause?
open,
What do you
we'll
want me to
once again
pause?
open. So you're not losing out, but now is your chance to
pause,
get
not
in on
cancel,
the
yeah.
cool stuff. So apply now, because now's your chance
to be a big
affect
shot.
the
You want to
work
be a big
that we're
shot with
doing,
big house, big car.
now and into the future. So
I'm going to add one thing there. Just so if you have already put in an application, just know that we do have a lot of applications. We are going through them, but just please
And you're
going to
get rejected because your application wasn't good enough. You didn't put a cover letter.
And for what it's worth, if you ever change your mind, you can always back out. But yeah, just be patient as we go through all the applications, because
You can't back
it
out.
does take a little bit of time
You're
to get
committed.
through everyone that's applied. So
correct. Yep, it most certainly does. Okay, next I believe is on to Beastie's Bug Squasher campaign.
Oh my god,
reward
chat. I don't
tiers
think
for the
think Sammy and I got
Beastie, you
enough
wanna go
points
into
for
that?
this.
all
one.
right.
It's all Andy.
Yes. So finally, we are, like I mentioned this at the, I think in the last stream towards the end of the rebase, that we would announce what the Bug Squasher rewards are. So
Crab sapling? Yeah, I'm a
basically,
sapling, yeah.
This is for
Yeah.
people that helped out during our beta test on the rebase.
I feel like they should just give everyone that
there
helped
were
out all the
a
rewards.
lot of
'cause-
people that participated, but also some of those people went way above and beyond our previous tiers.
That's
So we
Andy.
had to make some adjustments to our tiers because they went crazy finding bugs for us. So I'm gonna actually start from the bottom and work up. So we've got our basically our tiers are at
Couldn't this
one
have been
point,
emailed to the bug
you were a
squashers?
sprig and sapling,
Sure,
so you
yeah,
at
true.
least found one thing that we identified as a bug, and so anybody that
Yeah, I
participated
mean,
and
Jester,
we
I
found at
agree.
least
It's hard to
and
know
reported at
with
least one bug will be getting
what out you're
something.
getting, right? You don't know what the rewards you're getting
Our
is
next
yet,
tier
but
is
I did
10
it just
points,
for...
for our Antikin Collector,
try to get
30
it
points
done
for our
faster.
Warp Warden, 50 points for our Crawler Kohler, at 75 points.
Thanks for not
there weren't
catching
too
all the
many
bugs,
people
you
that
idiots.
hit
You're
these
welcome, baby.
upper tiers, but there were
You're
definitely
welcome.
a few. So we have the Exterminator Extraordinaire, and then for anyone that somehow managed to get 100 points, we created a new rank called Legendary Squasher.
That's the Andy tier. That's all it
so
is.
with that said, I think we're gonna do showcase what some of the
Oh,
rewards
cool.
are.
We get to see what the
we're going to
rewards are.
showcase
Cool.
all of the rewards. Do you want to talk about when they're
Okay,
coming to
cool.
players first?
So,
Do you think they should
yeah,
just give me
so
the legendary status for
as it currently
being a
sits,
streamer?
those rewards for the Bug Squash campaign, they'll be available in the next weekly maintenance. So after this this next Friday, you guys will be able to go.
Should I allow it,
to
chat?
one of
Should
the
I allow her
hardware
message?
boys.
Should I allow?
If you don't know what those are the little mandies that are outside of the Mog House, or in the city zones. There's one in like Upper Juneau, one in North Sandy, etc. You'll just need to, if you participated after the maintenance, you just go talk to the Mandy, and they will give you a list of all your rewards, and you'll be able to pick up those rewards.
Okay.
After this what?
Anything
I get a
else
delay.
before
I was
we
going
go
to
on
take
to
time
the,
away
to
from the
see
game for unknown possible
the
rewards.
show?
I mean, I did.
I don't think so, but I will say that
Let's see if it was worth
you
it.
did miss out on the opportunity to participate in our bug bounty system, don't worry. There will be
True.
future opportunities.
I am weird.
Some of the rewards we may make available again, but for the time being, some of these will be
Shadow Boss?
exclusive. We'll probably have some exclusivity to
Many.
each of our
Several.
beta test rounds. So if you're interested in cosmetics, the true end game.
Yeah, I see Clive in chat. No, these Bug Squasher campaign rewards are account wide, so they're linked to your account, and you'll be able to go to them.
Ooh,
on any
account
player on
wide.
your-
Account
or
wide.
any
That's good.
character on your
Account wide is
account to get
good.
rewards. Okay.
There wasn't enough reward for
let's
testing team-based
showcase
content.
them.
I agree, Acid. It was one of the hard things. A Sprigging Club?
Oh, chat. Sometimes you kill me.
Oh,
All right,
dude, the
so,
glasses are cool. The
first,
glasses are cool.
The lowest tier, so just basically, if you turned in at least one, you're going to be able to get one of the.
It's
the
all
purple
Treasures themed,
Sprigging
too.
Club, so you'll have a nice little
They're all on
bug
AF.
on a stick.
You don't think the glasses
also
are cool?
Spriggans are awesome. So
I don't care about that Sprigging one.
That's going to be for anyone that got 1 point. At 10 points,
Yeah, I like the glasses, too.
You get the cool red eyes. Basically, as it currently says, this is the only way to get red eyes. So if you're a sunglass collector,
It dispenses fireworks.
you will be able to. That was at the 10 points on the bug bounty. The use effect will work on those. And then
Are we
at
gonna
our
tease these, taking
next
pictures of White Kid? I know, that's
tier-
intentional, right? Dude, that hat is so stupid.
Next slide, maybe.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be
coming.
honest.
It's
That,
coming.
this
It's
Moogle
coming.
hat is dumb. What is this?
The
crawler
mount is cool.
this
The
crawler
watching
mount's
the stream,
cool.
aren't you?
Yeah, I am watching it, so I get the same delay. I don't see it instantaneous. So charity cap will be at
Yeah,
30
crawler
points.
mount's good.
For those that did the pre-launch,
Why are they all
of
showing TOAU? I
Horizon,
wonder why.
This is one where we brought it back. It was people liked the Moogle cap, and it is quite rare. So you guys will get a second chance to
You're
get this
foaming from the
Moogle
mouth
cap
right
if
now,
you
my
ended
blue
up
mage.
with
Look at
least
it.
30 points. And then for our crawler coolers, anyone that hit 50 points, they're gonna get.
I hope I got
access
at least
to
50
the
points to get a crawler mount.
I don't know if we got there.
I don't think
so
we did.
Remember,
there's a
everybody, the
clause.
mount is mount skins. You use them in lieu of
Yeah, it's
chocobos.
remember. Yeah. Mounts
So-
are
Yes,
mounts are just chocobo
You don't get to summon
skins.
it wherever you want, type thing. It's you get to change your skin.
But that's
Okay.
cool for my
And then the
ults.
final tiers of rewards.
Yeah, exactly, Redneck. But I'm excited for the.
So the final tiers are 10 seconds later when I finally.
Oh, God,
get
the
them. All right,
Apooch- the
so
Apooch
for
costume
If you
for
hit
Andy.
75 points, the
You're
exterminator.
so pissed you didn't squash
extraordinaire,
any bugs.
You're gonna get the Celeste cap.
You like the Celeste cap,
basically, you
Fog?
were
I don't know
a
if I like
bug
it.
hunting star for us. So we figured this was an appropriate reward for you guys. People that went well above and beyond
Glad I didn't
what we
participate
were
in how it all
expecting.
sucks. The crawler mount's awesome.
And so you guys.
Wait, what's a
are
dispense? A
definitely,
purple Spriggin' Lolly.
Yeah, I
enjoy
wanna know
it.
what that is.
That
Yeah,
is
what the
also
fuck's a
personally
purple
one of my
Spriggin'
favorite
Lolly?
cosmetics, so enjoy it. You guys are going to be really lucky to get those. I don't think that one will. Maybe it'll make a reappearance, but probably not.
This is the
And
Andy
then
tier.
finally, if for the people that went absolutely batshit crazy on hunting bugs.
Crab doesn't
If you
love him.
hit
Does
100
love him.
points,
Does love him
you
some lollies. Yeah, man.
will
Exactly.
be called legendary squasher.
It
You will get
changed
the
you to a
purple
baby
Spriggin'
Spriggin'.
coat.
Wait, that's awesome.
I think a lot of people have seen Oputch running around with that one before. So
That's literally the pooch costume.
you guys earned that one. You also will the use effect on the purple Spriggin' coat will
That'll
also
work.
work.
Oh
So
God,
if you
dude!
know what that
Andy's
does,
gonna be
you know,
Andy's
it
just
gives
gonna be
you
selling
little
those
candies
selling
that
those
turn
lollies
into
for
actual
millions of gil.
Spriggans. So this is basically us saying a big thank you to those people that went well
Damn.
above and beyond.
Damn, I
what
should have
we
done.
were
Sammy the Cruise
expecting,
fucked us.
and,
We would have gotten all those
without the
exploits if we were
people
on the cruise.
going into our beta tests and testing things. We probably would be months and months and months behind.
Oh, the
where we
Rare
are
EX on
today,
retail? Okay.
because those are the people that went out and really, really, really tried. So thank
Okay,
you
okay,
from all of us on the Horizon staff to everyone that participated. Again, these
Mid
rewards
accept
are
the
going to be
Spriggin' coat? I like-
available
I like
starting
them out.
next Friday. So
Okay. I think this is right before we get to the good stuff, isn't
Wait.
it? Huh?
Good stuff.
Everybody
think
want
so.
everybody
I-
want to take a break, fill up their drinks.
No breaks.
Fill up the drink. I'm emptying my drink.
You're
what are you
emptying
talking
your
about?
drink right now? Okay, I'm gonna empty mine too. So, okay, let's get on to I think the stuff that everybody's kind of here for. So, let's talk about
that's
Treasures
cool.
of Ottergon.
We've seen that artwork before,
So
right?
I'm gonna go into this with
they're
a bunch
tasteful
of
rewards.
stipulations, kind of a list of things that we're gonna talk about
Someone
here
in
today.
chat said I'm bricked.
We are gonna go over kind of two big
Wait, I thought
key
this was a
things that we
COP
want to
server.
talk about with players, like two key statements.
Lower your
we
mic
wanna make
volume.
for
I'm
you
already too
guys.
quiet.
The second statement we want to caveat to.
We're getting
We'll have a
bro.
caveat to that we'll discuss
Said in
just
case.
a little bit.
Okay.
But then we're going to talk about something called we're going to talk about Lair Camp's Imperial Relief effort. We're going to be giving you guys some sneak peeks and previews into the 3 jobs coming in Treasures of Adargon. And then I think we're going to give you guys a very small sneak peek into some merit stuff coming in Treasures of Adargon.
Okay.
And then after that, I think we're going to sneak into our Q&A
Water.
session after that. But we'll try
I'm
and
drinking
stick
water.
and talk
I'm out
about
of
as
water,
much
in fact. I will need a refill.
as what's on the slides as possible. So here's the big 2 key statements that we want to talk with you guys. So here we go. The big news that we want to say is Rebase is over, and the development team entirely, all of our developers are primarily working on Treasures of Adargon. Everybody's working on it. We're only going back to fix key bugs and crashes when it comes to the rebase, and that 100% Treasures of Adargon is coming this year to Horizon. We don't want to give you guys a firm date yet because we have a little bit more
But
of
I'm firm and
development
want a
into
date.
a couple of the key features of Treasures, and as soon as we get those done, we'll have essentially a 100% date. And trust me, you will know when we are making the official date announcement. We are going to tell you guys to watch another stream, and we're going to make a really, really big announcement. But what we are telling you now is that no matter what, Treasures is coming this year, 100% this year. So
Start your bets. Start your bets.
start your bets on dates, everybody. Start your bets on dates.
12/32/26 chat.
All of the, Monts and the, the Jade Shells on the specific.
Wait, I think I
date.
can say this one safely, right? It will. I keep seeing it pop up in chat, so it will be before 12/26/26. Just saying.
It will be before 12/26/26. Yeah, it's definitely going to be before that. Like I said before, the team, the internal team, the
12,
admins,
25,
BC
26.
and I have most certainly put a date on the calendar. We 100% have a date this year, and when we are confident that we will make that
No,
date,
we need it before
we'll
September
tell
so I
you.
can get
But
my
no
mill.
matter what, we've given ourselves enough margin that no matter what, it's happening this year. So, with that, let's go into the next slide and we can talk about a couple of things. I'm going to rehash some things.
We
Not
have a date
everybody
on the
watches our
calendar,
stream.
true.
Not everybody pays attention. So the next couple of slides are a rehash.
Take that
but
PTO
do
now, I
wanna
guess I need
kind
to.
of talk about what everybody
Yes,
is to
let's just
expect
take
in
all
the
of 20.
initial
Be ready
expansion
at
core
any time.
content. So once again, TOU missions through the mission Passion Glory, Notorious Monsters, H&Ms in the zones, quests.
Is Lance Corporal
mission,
tier 3 or isn't Lance
assaults
Corporal like
through
tier
Lance
5
Corporal, I
assaults?
think we've
Was
toned
it?
down. Lance Corporal is
Yeah.
a stretch goal, but no matter what, you guys will
Stretch
100%
goal, okay.
have the first 2 entire ranks.
Oh, yes, it's 3, so first
so
2.
private second class, private first class.
Remember when Crab said
Lance
Shadow
Corporal
drop
is a
today? I
stretch
was
goal,
hoping. Fingers crossed.
And so that is our reach. But if
I
we
mean,
don't make
Moglarker's
it,
a
it's
given,
not
right,
going to
Brandon?
stop
That's a
us
given.
from releasing Tau for you guys. All the ISNMs, we are releasing Ashu Talif earlier than what is typically done in like the order of how
I'd love
Square
to.
Enix
I'd love to
released
do the Azul
the expansion, but we're bringing
Talif
it to you guys
BCNMs.
earlier
ISNM,
for
there are
maybe some things
BCNMs that you
guys
use
can
Imperial
kind of
standing to enter.
think about as why.
They drop
and then
promo
obviously everybody
and
always
Chocobo eggs.
asks about it. You will get full access to Mog Lockers, but please remember they will act like retail.
Yeah.
So, or as Era did. So you will have to rent them. You'll have to earn
Yeah, ISNMs were good,
Imperial
yeah.
standing. You will have to buy coins, and you will have to expand them through coin spendage, and then you will have to rent them. You'll
Oh,
legitimately.
that's true, right? Your Mog
you'll
Locker
have to,
stayed. It started at
unlike
50
some other
spots,
private
right?
servers
And you
that,
had to
I've worked
buy
on
the
and people have been
upgrades to
on
make
where
it to
you just
80.
unlock them, and they're permanently. They are just like they were in Era Rentals.
Is it
so
30? I thought it was 50.
with that, the
I
next
thought it was 30.
slide. So we're
30?
adding, like we said before, some new types of EXP Americ camps outside of the new ones that
New
you
air
guys
camps,
have.
okay.
Shatter camps and layer camps. I'm gonna talk to you guys and give you a teaser about what layer
cool.
camps
We'll know what
are.
that
There's
means.
some new quests coming for you guys.
New quests, we like that.
New Group 2 merits,
New
some
Group 2
changes
merits.
to Group 2 merits, some brand new ones. Mog Wardrobe 3 will be unlocked, and you'll be able to progress and unlock slots for Mog Wardrobe 3 through Treasures of Adargon. And then rebalancing
The
of the missions.
roadmap
Obviously,
stuff?
one of our
Okay.
key goals is players are really powerful right now, and we don't want you guys to legitimately walk into like a mission battlefield and like smack it
so
once
this
and
is
things
a
die. So
rehash.
we are looking at
Wow.
the balance aspect of how difficult should we expect things
Nothing
like
new, but
when
it's
we
treasures,
eventually
okay?
release the
It's
the
exciting.
final fight where you guys fight Alexander. Should that be
You can
difficult
say-
for what tier of player? And then a ton of meta and game balance adjustments. Once again, we said rebase
I was
was a
kind
big
of hoping
step
for
into
some
where
game
we
balance
rebalanced a bunch of
adjustments
things.
today.
Treasures is just that. You guys are gonna get a whole
Get some
new
previews.
kind of game balance, and we're happy to go
they're
with that.
hinting at a Sam
You're also
nerf,
going to
yeah.
be getting adjustments to Blue, Core, and Pup, which we're going to share some of that today with you
Oh,
guys.
cool. We're gonna get adjustments
And
today.
then
That's cool.
a Helm rebalance, specifically with old Helm Jones, even outside of Treasures, and Helm and how it worked inside of Treasures. And then we'll talk about, I think I mentioned Helm more in the
Exactly the same as past roadmap update. Okay.
patch schedule. So here it is. Yeah. So this is our Treasures of Adargon roadmap. So the big thing here is you
God
see
damn
that
it.
you have launched the things, the two slides that we just talked about. Once again, there are things that we don't mention because we do really want you guys to go into that
I
core
made the
aspect of
roadmap,
Horizon,
check.
which is to go and discover new things in a game that we all love. So there are things that I have
Where's
not
killing
mentioned
Kreb?
that
The
is
public
out there for
execution
you
of
to
Crab
go
Dance, yeah.
find. So then from that is patch 2.1, where
Dude, patch
we
2.3
plan
is
on introducing
Ein
Knights of
and
Isle to
salvage.
you
Holy
guys.
shit, dude.
BC, should I just pre-answer the question that's going to come up later, or should I wait till the Q&As to answer the question about?
Oh, I'm afraid to ask what the. Okay.
It's so we do not currently for patch 2.1. We do not plan on unlocking the mythic weapon skills in patch 2.1.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
those,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Those will come later.
Okay.
We don't know if they're gonna wait all the way
that's an
until
important
patch
question.
2.4, but we don't plan for them to be out in with
That's
patch 2.1.
That's the way it was in retail.
So
I will-
with that, sorry, Beastie, go ahead.
Well,
Weapons.
I was
No,
going to
the-
say also
Nigel
just
drops
to,
the
note,
base
and
weapons.
while we are
Yeah, but
while we
like the
have this
actual
roadmap,
weapon.
Well, no, but you get
I
the
do
weapon
wanna
skill from
point out
breaking
that
weapon
down
points
there at the
on the
bottom, so,
base
right, So
weapon.
everything
So
beyond
once they're
2.1,
available in
we
Nigel,
have
you can
a
get
game
them.
plan for those. Some things may shift around depending on what we can, like if we can move something up earlier or something needs to get pushed back later. Just be in mind that this is
I mean, it's an important
our
development question on what's
roadmap,
going to be
not
available when.
necessarily written in. We're not writing this in stone, and so, but this is largely what we are going to try to adhere to, so that way you guys have an idea. But yeah, so like Eric said, mythic weapons may be 2.4, but maybe we, depending on
ZNM
how
slow
things
rollout.
progress.
I think
and
that's how it
things
was
are
in
going
retail, though,
with
right?
the
It was just
server,
the
we
first
will
tiers
make
initially.
decisions if we need to move things up or push things back. So
Yeah, and so with that, the thing that we've been promising you guys for a while, HE&Ms, the T3s are 100% coming out with here. Conryu and I
Okay.
are very excited to
Tier
bring
3
you
H&Ms, we like
the
that.
work that we started a very long time ago. I'm really excited to show you guys the 3 new HE&Ms. We're really excited about these because we really believe that the loot they're going to give out is actually worth the drive, and we are kind of making a
Believe
plan
was
to
that
go
so many
back and
issues,
look
if
at
I
what
remember?
we can do to make T2s a little bit spicier for you guys in terms of bang
Well, like
for your
Nigel
buck.
was out before the
With this, we also
weapons
plan on
were.
doing the
Where's
first
AV?
tier of our
AV's
food
in
rework. We want
2.15.
to look at
Yeah.
all of the food, specifically as a as someone who did cooking myself. It's really bad
acid
for
spinning,
that
yeah.
craft entirely, but also the players to where everybody kind of drives to 4 to 5 different foods, and we kind of really want to expand the niches of
I like
what
that
food
idea
and
of
the
making
usage,
food
the
different.
the usage of what those items can really give you, so that one, there's a better economy around food purchasing, and two, you guys have more options to really like drive. Oh, I need You know, I need more accuracy, but also some attack because I'm an attack star.
Magic accuracy food would be cool, like a magic
food
sushi
that does that for me. So
that'd probably be
what we're
overpowered,
going
though,
for
right?
here. You guys will be getting the preview of what Besiege is going to do. I should say this. For those of you asking, some of you guys did really hit the nail on the head when you were discussing H&M phasing.
Skill up
One of the
food?
main reasons it was developed is to help us make a stable Besieged, so that it is actually able to be played by you, the players.
Oh, interesting.
So one of the big things that we did is we did phasing early because it is essentially what we're calling a requirement for future patches, and we wanted to get
You
it
mean
out
int plus?
and kind of
No, like actual
tested,
magic actually. Int damage, right?
you know, by players earlier, and the easiest way to do that was H&M. So
Interesting.
that we're going to show you what
Using
the
the
beast.
phasing to
So in patch 2.1 when it comes out, you guys
test
are going to
out
get a
Besiege.
preview of
Interesting.
what we're doing to that. Finally, it's happening. We are reworking Beastmaster. Sorry, guys, it's taken so long. And then same with something that we kind of have talked about before, which is we plan on reworking how staves work.
Ugh.
There have been some
Scares me.
descriptions before. I'm not going to go into them, but
Scares me.
we kind of feel bad about the fact that you really don't have a lot of options when you're leveling as a mage, or maybe you want to kind of melee with them. And so both the design, the balance, and the staff were really like, hey, I think there's something that we can poke at for this. So that's what that is for. Note that it's not dropping with this. You guys are getting like the preview, the philosophy, what we're about to show you. Hey, this is what to expect. Here's what our plan is moving forward.
That's not as scary as I thought
and
it was
then
going to be.
this is everything after 2.1 is just like hey,
That's not. I thought it was going to be a scary update.
Aiming for
like,
this.
They're changing
I think
elemental
patch
saves.
2.15 is pretty set in stone. We've been promising you guys to get a C rebalance. We're gonna release
that
absolute
Oh, 'cause
virtue.
they got flamed?
It's
That's
essentially
good news then.
has
That's
been
good news.
kind of done for a while, but we really didn't want to do it until we did fixes of what we thought with the rest of the C system. And then we're introducing a brand new EXP camp type there, which is called Apex camps. And then something about crabs. And then crabs. And then then our kind of aimed goal of like our stretch goal for the patch after kind of finishing up what we call the remainder of COP. We're going to go back to TOAU. We're going to give you guys the rest of the missions. We're going to introduce Z and M's, the first two tiers. You're going to get the beast and the staff rework, and then something about crabs.
Calling
and
you
then
out,
and then
literally.
as you see here, I'm not going to go too much into it, but patch 2.3 is you're going to get any remainder of assaults. I should say this: you guys have only seen kind of one patch with assaults, but our plan for assaults is to not hold them back. So every time we are developing them per tier, and any time a tier is finished and tested, we're going to release them to you guys outside of major patches.
That's such
so
good
you
news
can know
because
that you're going to get essentially content
are tied
in between
to your
these patches
imperial ranking,
as different assault
which is your
ranks are
signet
finished.
duration.
So that's the
sanctioned
plan there.
duration.
We plan on having assaults done on patch 2.3
Let's see
because they're needed for
what
what
goddess
comes
info
in
exactly.
2.4. But you're going to get Einher Jar, the remainder of the normal tiered GNMs. You're going to get the two new summons, the primes,
well, no,
and then you're
they
going
were
to
saying
get
that
some
they're hoping the
salvage there.
phasing
Once
from
again,
H&M
that
can make
patch
it work.
2.3 is kind of like filled a lot, so I would expect one of those things to kind of move to the right into 2.4. We just couldn't decide on which right now.
Does
But
Odin and
2.4,
Alexander Prime
Mythic
have a
Weapons,
purpose
Pandemonium
outside of
Warden,
the summons
and
that aren't
then
even
what
like cool?
happens
You have to
after
use 2 hours to get them.
So with that, anybody have any questions? Make sure someone reads them out in chats. Okay, let's get into it. So we're going to talk to you guys about some lore, and then we're going to get into the state of the Imperial capital when it comes to Horizon. So we should say this: the Imperial capital has been sacked by the Beastmen, martial law declared, and the Astral Candescents completely lost to the Beastmen. The walls of Alzabi and Whitegate are completely crumbling, and for the first time, the Imperial capital turns to those it hasn't before: you, the adventurers. You guys, as mercenaries, will help the Empire rebuild, rescue its citizens, and do more in order to better navigate the dangerous areas surrounding
It's going to be like the
Imperial
Trents.
capital.
We gotta fix everything before we can use the benefits.
So there's a ton of hints in there for you guys on what that means. But let's talk about what you guys have been asking for, the Imperial relief effort. Beastie, you are up, sir.
All right. So, first, I'm going to go a little bit into, as you guys saw on the previous slide, a little bit of the background.
Yeah,
the
Crab Beastman.
TOW event that you guys have seen around town. First, I'm going to go through it one at a time. So the background, like he said, is basically
Exactly,
that
Rico.
Whitegate has basically been invaded
Wind
by
Ballista.
the TOW Beastmen. Okay, so
I took everything
they
down
are
Celestian because people were spamming and they couldn't hear the devs.
They're at a very low point in their timeline. So the TOW Guild representatives have come to the adventurers / nation seeking help with gathering their supplies to bolster their defenses and supplies. I shouldn't repeat myself, but you
were too late. You missed
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on that because he just went over that. But the current progress. So what happened with the current progress? Let's talk about this. So prior to the rebase, the progress was actually going pretty steady, and you guys are doing an amazing job. Things were actually on point with where we anticipated things would, at the rate things would progress.
I know a guy that's got
However,
like 10K ISP.
When the rebase launched, between the crafting change and the drop rate change, it obviously put basically the full-on brakes on the event.
It's fun to be annoying
and
sometimes.
we are aware of that.
I understand.
If you've been following the event thread in the Discord, we've owned up to that. And we know that the event stalled out after the rebase launched. And for that, we are sorry that it happened that way. I will say it was not anticipated that it would end up like that. So with that said,
I feel like Chocobo stuff's not that
we
bad
are
right now,
going to be making adjustments across the entire event.
This is about the Imperial Relief effort, so it's like a pre-TOU event.
And make some other changes to make the event more relevant.
This is what I'm excited
things
about.
You can expect while
Ways
they're
to
not in
obtain
place
ISP
right now.
without
This is
crafting.
now going to be something.
I want to kill
jump
some
ahead
shit.
to the final point there.
Yes, you can currently get
soon
Imperial
here
standing
in the near
by
future,
trading
there will be some
certain
updates
items to
to
guild
this
NPCs.
event. I'm going to give away some of the things that you guys have been asking for to give some clarity into what's going on here. So there will be more ways to obtain Imperial standing outside of the crafting turn-ins, okay?
That's what I want to know. I want to kill shit.
And those should be happening much sooner than what we initially anticipated because, again, we're going to be making some changes to the event. So we got to get some things in place for you guys. There are new stages to the event that will be unveiled soon. You guys are going to discover those things. Certain NPC interactions are also going to be enabled that were previously time gated because of the stalling of the event, and it's basically been
every guild has items you can turn in
now. As far
but
as
some of the guilds are already completed.
The timeline we were expecting things to progress has basically fallen behind. So we're going to go ahead and open up some portions of this event and make them available to you guys now. So there's definitely a lot.
I thought like cooking was like basically done.
And hopefully we see
okay.
the server sees progression pick back up again. There's also more to why that progression should pick back up again. And I think it's on the next slide.
Yep. Okay. So in the next slide, we'll go over it. So individual participation. We should do this because you guys wanted to know what it is. So there's kind of 2 points of the Imperial Relief effort. So participation for the individual is directly tied to your access to Whitegate on day 1. The more that you interact with the event, the easier it will be to get to the Imperial capital on the first day.
All right.
The exact amounts of Imperial standing you need are not being announced. And there will be most certainly a did not participate and a barely participated tier. So, and the entire original methods of Whitegate access will be Era Plus.
Okay.
For the server, the participation is directly tied to the availability of NPCs, vendor stock, astral incandescence bonuses, and much, much more. The time it takes for the server to finish the event, the progress of the event upon the TOW launch, and other metrics all tie into how much effort the
players won't get access
needs
for a long time.
once TOW is unlocked to restore the capital to its beautiful glory. And the more players participate in the event, the easier it will be for the individual access for TOW for everybody post-launch. I.e., the more that you guys rebuild the server, the easier it will be for others behind you to
limit the number of people, right? To alleviate congestion.
next we go on to, I believe.
So we got, dude, chat, don't worry. We'll make stream parties where we can go
layer
kill
camps.
shit.
So, in TOAU, we're introducing a new type of EXP
Alright, this is
camp.
important.
So one of the big ones is you're going to navigate new zones, releasing in treasures, and find new types of monster layers throughout the region. These layers are well protected by monsters guarding it, but are promising for you, the adventurers, who think you can survive if you can survive the inhabitants of the layer for extended durations.
I was picturing
of time.
something like this, where you could have a non-traditional party comp and bring a black mage, right, to CC and sleep things, where they normally wouldn't fit in.
Cool. And then next, we're gonna talk about some Corsair stuff now. So
What I missed so far, Treasures is coming 2026.
Corsair.
That's what we know.
Everybody's seen this before. I believe we announced.
That's what you missed.
Kind of had this preview for you guys last year in Q2 2025. So once again, this is still
It's
our
a layer
vision.
read?
I don't
never
want to
did
kind
that.
of repeat
Is that a new retail thing?
all of the details that we have in here now.
How do you make it to
but
the
we
XP
do
party?
kind of want to
I
give
don't
you
know,
guys
man.
at least a small hint of what is new coming in each job, but we don't kind of want to reveal everything in this stream. We kind of want to reveal it for the main TOAU announcement
Chaos
stream
Roll has
that's
had its
coming to you
formula
guys soon.
altered so that it continues to provide a significant attack boost
So,
while staying
everybody,
within the bounds of
I'll
reasonable
sit on
player
this for
power.
you guys to read it. But once again, if you want like the full details or later, you can go
really,
to
Tal?
our news on the website and read this as a part of our 2025 Q2 announcement stream.
I think the
So,
bottom thing about Chaos Roll is the only new thing about the Corsair there.
cool. So for our core sneak peek,
Oh,
we are introducing a new stat from retail called Phantom Roll Plus.
okay.
Just so you
interesting.
know, expect special things about this stat that is going to be on, well, quite a few pieces of gear. One of the reasons why we wanted to do this is because we felt Corsair's kind of gear economy was very boring. You can do a lot with very
Dice and
minimum
boots.
amounts of gear. So we wanted to introduce you guys some new gear to go off and chase that kind of do some new and special things for you guys. So
What does Phantom Roll Plus do?
any questions about that? Cool.
Does it make your rolls better? What does it do?
Okay. So once again, I'm going to sit on this blue preview
Extends
for you
the time
guys,
for
give you a
rolls-
chance to
the
read if
rolls
you want to
up. Oh,
read.
interesting. Okay.
Then we're going to get into the kind of sneak peek about blue.
Each +1 roll increases the potency as well. Interesting. Okay. Makes it stronger then. All right, chat. This is all we care about right here. Let's see the next slide. Next slide, please, sir.
Okay. Next, our blue sneak peek for you guys is assimilation.
Oh.
It is no longer group 2 merit. The maximum blue mage spell points you can obtain previously via this group 2 merit can now be acquired via other means in game.
Interesting. So that gives a new merit. I mean, you had to. Well, Jester, you
people that
had to
were
go
talking
5 out of
about
5
not having enough
merits
time to read the slides.
in
So we
assimilation,
will
right? You
make
had to
their
because it gave you
VOD
5 more
available.
slots.
Correct.
This is good
So
news
those-
because it
if you
removes
guys
the
wanna
need for those
take
merits.
the time to actually like read through it all instead of having us rattle it all off, you guys will have a chance to read through it all.
Okay.
That's cool.
Puppet
That's cool.
Master.
That's interesting.
Okay.
The death of
That's
the
very
the
interesting.
death of Beastie for code.
my brain.
Another pet job.
Wasn't slot was set points, right?
That's
Set
a pup.
points.
That is
Yes,
a pup.
we'll be
Same thing.
uploading this event VOD on our YouTube, and we'll be linking it in an announcement. I'm making sure to download it essentially
You got
immediately.
timed out in the
as
Horizon
it's
chat for
done.
talking shit to the
But
spammers.
note that I do attempt to process it to add
wasn't me.
captions
I
because
didn't
I
do it.
know we have some deaf players who want us to add
There's
captions. So
deaf
typically
players.
it takes a little longer to get the YouTube VODs out. So okay. So the one thing that we
Maybe I'll
wanted to
stack it
announce
had the
at
highest
this time
version,
for
so
Corsair.
pants are +1. Okay.
Oops, I locked my computer on accident, guys.
For pup, he means for pup, not for Corsair.
Sorry, sir, for Puppet Master. I accidentally hit the lock.
You already got your one peek for Corsair.
Yeah, you want to see +Elm, yeah.
Okay, so next is the pup sneak peek. So for everybody's maneuvers,
Oh.
maneuvers will not be on the global cooldown, which means that you'll be able to use maneuvers quite fast.
Interesting. Just fucking spamming it. Pup's gonna be
So
spam-tastic.
let you guys figure out what that means, what the
that on
implications
retail?
of that means for the job. But yeah,
I don't know what that lets
Have
you
fun
do with
theory
attachment wise
crafting.
stuff because I don't know enough about Puppet
have
Master.
fun theory crafting.
Well, Acid, that also means there's going to be a new merit in its place, right?
Okay. So, we're going to talk about TOW merits. So, once again, we don't want to get into everything here. This isn't the TOW announcement stream. That will come to you guys later when we go into all the details.
Oh,
But for your merits, we wanted to tell you, yes, you are getting your 20 combat skills and you're getting your 16 magic skills. And we wanted to tease you guys on some new Group 2 merits, just some names. So we're kind of leaking to you guys just the names of 4 new Group 2 merits. And they are Oppressor, Revenge, Shurin, and Battle Mage.
Battle Mage is 100% Blue Mage. That's 100% a Blue Mage merit. 100% Blue Mage.
Take with that whatever theory crafting you want to go.
100% Battle Mage is a Blue Mage merit. You think it's Red Mage?
And whatever job you think they are on.
Just names? Yeah, I would have liked. Do you think it's gonna be Red Mage?
We wanted to give a sneak peek, but we don't want to let all the cats out of the bag. We want you guys to have something to discover. If we told you guys everything ahead of time, by the time it comes out, you guys will already have it all figured out. So this gives you guys something to work on when
it's an interesting
Treasures
tease.
Launches. Figure out your new metas.
Oppressor and Revenge sound like melee, right?
Okay. With
Shurin
that,
sounds
I think
ninja
I'm
or
out
samurai.
of slides, and we can finally move on to the Q&A because there are tons
Well, I mean,
of
this isn't going to be
questions that we
payfo,
need to-
Pat, right? Because you're going to see it in the merits,
I think
right?
we had
You're going to see it in the
300
merit category when
questions
it's
asked
added.
this time. Once again, this is a, hey, TOAU is coming this year, giving you guys some details over the next little bit of time. You guys are going to get
Oppressor
more
is
sneak
Sam,
peeks from us.
Revenge is Warrior.
And during the TOW stream, we'll talk more about a ton of things. So,
Black Mage because of melee DD.
let's get back to us. I will pull up the questions for us to answer.
Q&A time. Let's White Mage equip melee capes.
Okay.
Keep dreaming.
Here we go. So the first question is, sorry, I got to kind of stretch this a bit. Okay. So the first question that we had for our Q&A is, are there any plans for instancing content such as Assault, Snizel, and Salvage to alleviate the extreme congestion that could be expected for these activities, especially during peak times?
That's a good
I
question,
think I've
Chad.
mentioned this on previous streams. Assaults, which Nigel is one of, are already pre-instanced. So we will probably cap the amount of instances available just due to stability, but we're not going to make any sort of big knee-jerk reactions to what that should be until we see what type of load the players are putting. Once again, you'll have a lot of assaults available to you. Nigel's not going to be available for a little bit because we want you guys to have some time to actually grind the normal assaults and not feel like you're
not
bogged
having
down
to
by
wait
do I
to
pick
get an assault is
to
going
rank
to be
up normal assaults, or do I have to do Nigel right now? Which is
That's
why
a
we
good
didn't prioritize Nigel for the first launch patch. Any comments on that one, Beastie?
How does BC look like he's wearing the same thing? I have no clue.
No, I don't have anything to add to that one, but just you're good.
Okay. What are the
I thought
plans?
Salvage didn't have a cap, or didn't have instances.
Okay, what are the plans for spells added late in the TOAU content patch cycle, such as Drain 2, Dread Spikes, and Raptor Berserker? Will these be available at launch, or will they be added later in content patches similar to the retail release schedule? Beastie, any comments on that one?
So I'll just say that we have plans for
That's a good
all
question.
the spells. I don't know that we're ready to tell
That's a
you
good
guys
question,
what
Ninja.
all of those plans are, but we do have plans for all the spells. Even if I will say though that not everything is going to be available at release. So there will be some things that we hold on to.
Yeah.
And we'll give you guys a little later on.
Those are two really good questions I think people asked.
Okay. Next is, can we have some details on the changes that will be done to the 3 new jobs coming in TOW? We already gave you guys a little bit of sneak peek. Like I mentioned before, you're going to be getting a ton of, TOW sneak peeks in the coming
What are your
weeks
plans?
and
We have
months
plans. They have
as we
plans.
get closer to actual TOW.
Chat, they have plans.
So let's go on to, I guess this is a question. Beastie, if you could add any feature from Horizon into the retail game that was Final Fantasy XI, what would that be?
I like this question.
I I think the closest, I mean, there almost is an equivalent already, but I do like the HE&M system. I think is probably one of my favorite systems that is on horizon for the era that is in. It is in. There's obviously some similar content on the retail server, but there's definitely one of the big systems. I would probably go with that or well, I was gonna say, making other things available like chocobo digging skill, but
Choco digging
apparently
skill
they
they
did
added
that.
to retail from like they copied it from
Um,
Horizon.
but I would
Like
definitely
H&M
say
hates
for
Possible
me
Kings.
it's HEM.
I like both existing drama. It gives you the
Yeah.
ability to do
Okay.
both
So,
at the same
do
time.
we have any plans to modify the 3 Beastmen Kings of TOAU, Medusa, Gerfurler, Ghoul-Jaja spawn conditions to prevent groups from gatekeeping mythic weapon progression? We have a lot of plans for those 3 bosses, ones that we don't really want to talk about right now, but I think players are going to really like what we're kind of doing with the wide world big H&Ms for
Smirnoff,
TOAU.
damn.
Some of the regular ones like Cerberus, Chimera, and Hydra are going to be really fun, but we have some plans for some of like the other special ones like Medusa, Gerfurler, etc. There were talks about implementing a dynamics lockout per account a while back. Has there been any progression when it comes to that? Yes, there's one coming, and it will come with TOAU 1. And we once again don't want to make an announcement that will greatly affect the economy. So you guys, before players get a chance,
no one buy my dynamics currency out of my bazaar. I'm holding it now. That's my dynamics currency. Don't sell it.
Treasures.
Don't buy it, please.
What the exact details for that are, but there will be some account lockouts when it comes to dynamics.
There may be some sort of account lockout.
Can we have a white gate chess piece that increases our movement speed like we have for other nations? There are plans to introduce such a item, but we don't plan on introducing it right away because we feel like we want players to kind of explore and do things first.
Buy everything fire
kind of
sale.
Reward
True.
for like later progression as a part of the expansion pack. But yes, we do. We do have that. So,
white gate movement speed item. Not bad. Not bad.
We already talked about the mythic weapon skill
One
list.
dynamics per character.
What do you do? What should I do if I see someone casting their fishing line 20 to 40 times even though the fishing pool is empty? Report the player. Go to our Discord, click the report to player button in the GM tickets, and report the player if you think
and
they're
do all my
doing
dynamics for the next
things.
few months, right? Get them in now.
So
if you can, when you do that, also just like if you guys have the ability to record, include screenshots, include
4 lockout per
timestamps,
account. Character doesn't matter. It's fixed. That'd be interesting.
Significantly versus saying player X is doing. I think player X is cheating. If you guys can include whatever evidence that you are witnessing, it does help with those investigations. So.
Yeah, it'd be weird to do.
Will the item depository NPCs be available?
A hard
Those are the
lockout.
ones that allow you guys to like store like holiday events outside of like Wardrobe 8.
Yeah.
Either on launch or future patch note. So we do plan on implementing them. They're kind of very put to the side because we think TOAU once again is more important to develop.
It's not a huge
we want
content,
people to focus
but
on that.
It's a question.
And we've kind of given you guys Wardrobe 8. Our plan in the eventuality is, as we know, the server's going longer and longer, and you guys are needing more and more inventory space. We do plan on essentially reverting, and like
Alt
the
gets
deep
one
eventuality,
lockout?
reverting Wardrobe 8 being only holiday items so that players can use it, but that's coming like in a far later time for something that we have planned. So, but for now, that is like our caveat is we did something very easy and simple and gave you guys 80 inventory slots to store that type of stuff.
Cosmetics, but not furniture, right? So furniture, right?
How can I get an Opkalu Scepter if I miss the any race event? We plan on doing another race event coming soon, and that's when you're going to be able to get it. Will Subtle Blow affect ninjutsu? Beastie, do you want to hit this one?
News chat.
Oh boy, give me the spicy
here's
ones.
the
All right,
answer.
so subtle blow affecting ninjutsu.
This was a hot one.
The TLDR is it is not affecting ninjutsu right now, and that is intentional and by design. So one of the big changes that happened when we were considering some of the balance aspects of ninja, was that it was one way to dial back Ninja, but one of the other considerations and that of
Move
why
my
that
legs 'cause the
worked the
cat's
way
at
it
my
did
feet.
before was things like
Yeah.
Mikage, right? Like if people were spamming Mikage and
I wanna
you
kick him.
guys were giving the mob full TP on all 5 hits or 4 hits of your spell, you were basically instantly giving it TP enough to instantly use
Use
mob
something at
skills
low
back to
percentages,
back
yeah.
to back to back. So the subtle blow helped with that. And this is just as an example, right? But now with the way Mikage works, and it basically you're only casting one spell, but it acts as a giant multiplier. You don't need that extra subtle blow. So if you
Interesting.
guys are going to be stacking, you guys can still stack ninjas, right? You guys aren't even subjected to the nuke wall unless someone else procs it.
So
but
Ninja's just feeding full TP.
if
It's a ninja. It's a
you know,
ninja.
it's a
TP nerf.
trade-off. If you're going to stack ninjas, it's something you guys will now have to account for, is that it's getting the slightly increased TP gain from all of those spells. So if you stack 6 or 7 ninjas and they all cast on the same target, you're probably going to get met with a TP move, versus before that would not have happened.
Papa's gonna be broken. You think so?
So as far as that changing, again, I'm going to air quote for now, that is not something, or that is by design for now. Again, balance is a very fluid thing. So if we feel that it needs to change again, we will make changes. But for the time being, we are happy with where it's at.
So next, will Puppet Master, Corsair, and Blue Mage be added to any gear that they could not previously use? I'm going to say this with a one-word answer: yes. I'm not going to tell you what gear, but yes, most certainly there will be new gear for those 3 jobs to be using.
Relics time.
So this is the next fun one. Will the Puppet Master parts have to be quested or crafted?
I'm building a relic.
Will there be an NPC that sells most of them? No, you will have to quest or craft them. You can't.
I'm
just
building
go,
a relic, chat.
Buy all of the ones that SE eventually added to a vendor.
The NPC that exists in retail that basically sells all the attachments, that is not going to be there in our treasures.
Added the minstrel ring.
That trivializes
Gear does not
a
equal
huge
relic.
portion of the
Relic is
job
a gear, though. I know.
as
Sell.
far
I'm
as
just
what it
memeing.
was
Okay,
in era
obviously I
and
know it doesn't
getting
mean
to
that. I'm just
those good
memeing. Let me believe.
attachments. So the the 2 NPCs that sell basically everything in retail will not be there.
Okay, the next one is: will Nizu Isle loot from question mark items be altered in any way? Like, will Trotters also be able to be left at? God, whoever wrote this grammar, please. I'm guessing they're asking, will you still be able to get rare items from NMs via the question mark items? And the answer is yes. We don't have plans to adjust those. They will be balanced so that if something like that crazy stuff spawns, it's not going to essentially destroy the economy related to those items. And we might even consider doing something like the rare EX versions from the question mark items. But when that pass comes to it, that pass will come
how to
to
construct
it.
a sentence. He's just a poor little cat. He can't do so. He can only do so much.
So,
Give him a break. He's in a cone. Pup and Hadate would go.
Will the team consider exploring a voluntary friendly duel system? Stand by till something during or perhaps at the end of the stream.
Stand by, chat. Stand by. That's weird, chat. That's so
what
weird.
is
Stand
something coding wise that was better, easier on ASB than it is on LSB? I think Battlefields for me, and that's only because I knew the old Battlefield system extremely well, and the new one is essentially extremely different. And so it's just a learning curve of I now have to relearn how to code something that I knew how to code like in and out before.
Gonna be PvP
and the new system, while inherently better, takes a bit of time. Like I think a little bit more time to get used to than the old system. So
yeah, that one's a tricky question. I mean, there were things that maybe we knew how to do well, but it doesn't mean that on the back end it was implemented well. So things might be implemented better, but there's now still a learning curve to learn.
There was a question about the rebasement that had to get removed, and that made me sad.
I would say things are a lot more organized and a lot more clean on the back end.
I want Pancration too, Neo, but I get it's not an important
in
content,
the long term. It's going. things should
have
get
a
better.
feeling
Obviously,
you're
we
filming before the
still have to learn some of these newer systems.
Maybe,
and as
maybe,
we work
yeah,
through
maybe. It could be possible.
the issues that come along with learning it. It's just a learning curve, though.
Okay, will there be more cure burn locations with the release of TOAU?
Think of it, but I don't know.
I don't know.
personally,
I
but
will,
Winball-
I will
where's
pass
Ballista?
that off to
I
the
I don't
design
know,
or balance
Pickle,
team
like,
for the next stream. I
making the
actually
whole
don't know off the
PvP
top of
stuff
my
work
head
is
whether they
difficult
have
because there's a lot of
added in
huge
any new cure
underlying
burns.
systems.
So I can't really answer that question. BC, do you know if they've allocated any new ones? So
about the
I don't know
earrings,
off the
nice.
top of my head, but I definitely
What
think
have you
that's something
misfaded?
we'll bring up. But for what it's
TOAU
worth, I mean, you
confirmed
do
for
have
this year?
undead areas. So Arapago Reef
Some-
and stuff like that. Granted,
Tier
there's
2
Lamia
merit
mixed
changes?
into there, but there are definitely
You have to
some
do the
batches
Imperial
of
relief
undead
effort
mobs. So
to
we'll
get
bring
to
that up
Whitegate
our
day
design
1.
team
You're going to be required to
and
have some
mention it
amount
to
of
them,
ISP ready
see
to
if
go.
they think that there's enough for a camp, or if we should
Quattro Burn
put
Camp, come
something in
on.
there.
The
So-
Quattrobes, though, had like
are there
double
any
HP,
new
though, didn't they? Like,
hardcore
100%?
milestones and or rewards for? I'm guessing this is for TOAU, and yes, there's a ton of new ones for hardcore. So go have fun.
Cool. New hardcore rewards.
Not going to tell you what they are because you'll have to go do them. You can probably guess what a couple of them are based off of the progression for hardcore with other things, but there are new milestones and rewards.
Yeah, but they said, Benny, they said there's going to be
For Group 2
new
job
ways to
merits,
get
will there
them
be any major
soon.
changes concerning jobs that have their abilities from the category merged into their core ability spell list? I'm guessing they're talking about White Mage with
Protect and Shell.
Gosh, what is the ability off the top of my head? That we gave it off the bat.
I'll
Devotion. That's it.
kind
Yeah,
of-
Devotion Protector 5.
Yeah. I will just say that
do non-IS people
and
have to wait?
Those types
We
of
don't know,
cases
Joyo, we
where
don't know.
You guys
But
already
they said
have
there's gonna be-
access
oh, wait a second, I wanna say
to
this.
things that once were Group 2 merits. They have been accounted for. I don't want to give away too much on this. So,
Poor BC looks nervous.
but we obviously have worked around those early releases, I guess we'll call it. So.
They said there's going to be a new phase that's non-crafting Joyrest.
I love when
soon.
people ask questions like this because I know certain people in the community will be mad that I read out this question. I'm sorry for you guys. Who has the cutest pet on staff? Please show us. One of our staff members, who I don't know if he's anonymous or not, just got a new golden retriever puppy, and that thing is adorable. Let me just say that.
My cat has a cone on it. So
I mean, everybody I think has seen my dogs. I have brought my dogs and my my
he's
3
under
dogs and my
instruction,
4
yeah.
cats on streams before, but
yeah, being adorable. I don't want
but
to
they're
disturb him if
stinkers,
he's
so.
sleeping.
My puppers is outside right now, so maybe on the next stream I'll try and get.
I
her
think
on
we
this-
all
on
just
camera.
swoon over each other.
Stop reading QT's questions.
Imagine not have branding related to your pets.
Oh wait, do we have
Wow.
branding related to my pets?
No, I do.
Wait,
That's fucking
okay,
funny.
well, that works too. Due to the high influx of players that will be coming back to play once TOAU's release, can we expect additional normal mod camps to be added into some of the more well-known areas? So all of the normal camps will be there for you guys, and plenty of new camps similar to the original release. There will be more
I'm so happy.
added normal camps, like new ones with different mob types, etc.,
that's the
that
one
are
thing
like
Horizon
common
did
to
best.
TOAU for you guys to go find out and discover. There's not going to be like the on release day, the 8,000 level 1 mobs and the super reduced respawn cooldowns that we had in like Saruta Baruta, Ronfar, and Gustaberg. That I wouldn't expect, but yes, there will be tons of new camps all over TOAU.
I'm so
and
excited. I'm
some
so
in
excited for new
old
camps.
areas
That'll be
for
fun.
you guys to go find and explore. I already mentioned 44. They're asking about whether Pup is getting new gear. I said yes. Okay. This is a long form question, so we'll go through it, guys. With the upcoming TOAU release and given timetable of content, will some things be available earlier via Era Plus means to maintain balance and functionality for the jobs, i.e.
It's
Puppet
Sarah
Master's
Tabaruba?
in-game attachments? I wonder if I've mentioned something related to that. Beastie, I wonder.
what did
Being
you say it was
available to
related to?
craft or purchase.
Chat, what I miss?
Yeah, we've considered that, guys. Maybe, go back to some things that I've mentioned earlier. So what is the plan with the Horizon Exi sets on retro achievements that currently have no achievements? Tangent, do you know what that question means?
I think they're asking for when are more achievement sets coming, like for COP. There is one more backend thing that needs to get resolved before COP achievements can come out, and then we should have basically everything to get more achievements out leading up to TOAU.
Yes.
And tangent,
And there is
like
TOAU
the
achievements
plan- way
coming
too
too.
low.
There are TOAU achievements for retro achievements. There's a
Okay,
whole
TOAU
new
retro
set of
achievements,
achievements.
okay.
So.
Cool.
Should you order? Okay, next question. Birdie is asking, does he order Wendy's or Taco Bell?
Oh god,
What's the
I
vote?
do Wendy's over Taco Bell all
Well, it
day.
depends.
Jamie, you ready for
If
this?
it-
We
if-
got
I
told
mean,
Treasures is coming,
If it's chicken
guaranteed.
nugget, then Wendy's
in
but
2026, that's
probably
the date
Taco
we got.
Bell for everything else. If I have to pick
Crab
between
what?
those two, that said, I eat at Taco Bell maybe like.
I mean,
twice a year.
of
really say
of
Taco
the
Bell
true.
over
Okay, hear me
Wendy's?
out. Of the true fast food burgers. I'm not talking In-N-Out. I'm not talking Shake Shack. I'm talking like
You're
the
supposed to vet these
true
dumb questions. This one
drive-through,
was not on the list,
like-
Brennan. This one was
I
not
mean,
on
I
the
guess
list.
In-N-Out's technically that, but like I think Wendy's is like of the Burger King, the
Said before 12,
that type of
26,
stuff, Burger
26.
King,
I think
McDonald's, I
the
think
Crystal,
Wendy's
it's
has
going to
the
be
best
12,
burgers of all of
32,
them, but-
26.
Nah,
Anyways.
Carl's Jr. or
Carl's
Hardee's is- I'm
Jr.
sorry.
burgers. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've eaten one of those since I was in like college. Okay. Next. We already talked about retro achievements. Are there any fixes upcoming for the delay we have now in zoning? That is completely intended. The delay when zoning is essentially the
Loading your
organization
character
of packets going to your client to help you stop black screening and ensuring that you get from one
It's time to
zone
push
to
it if
another
it falls
safely.
behind, and
That is
also
as
before the
by
anniversary, so their
design.
date may be August.
The issue with that is the client that we're
Maybe,
using is
Pickle,
kind
we'll
of built
see.
for current era
One day
retail,
Crab
and
will
so
learn to
we have
wait
to
to
make
flee,
sure
maybe.
that we are sending
I did
the
a good
expected
job today,
packets
Sal, I
the
think,
client
running
is
around.
expecting in the order that they're expecting it. And so the client is essentially expecting for that
Chad,
extended
if I go to
load
P, will
time,
you guys let me know what
and
question I miss?
it's without
I'm gonna go pee real
making
quick.
things
Okay, I got you
difficult
badly.
and increasing
Someone
like
let
the
me know if
risk
I
of
missed a good
black
question.
screening and other issues while zoning. It's really hard to speed that up. So we're essentially leaving that as it is. Will New Horizon H&Ms and NMs be added? Yes. Yep. There most certainly will be both of the above. I wonder what the and more stuff is for TOAU. Are there any information to share on Shatter or Alpha EXP experience points? I wish Conryu were here, but I believe he's still out to dinner with his and he knows all of the details on Shatters. I explained layers earlier. I should say this: layers are not what you would expect is like the layer stuff from current retail. They are most certainly very different. So we can talk about layers a bit more into detail later, but I think players are really going to be excited about those, especially players who really want to push it, what they can do in an EXP party. That's going to be really fun for them. Alpha is essentially Conryu.
So
Something?
he's here in chat, but not on voice.
Okay.
he
He's
types.
here in chat, but not in voice. Like in our chat in
That's what he said
Discord.
in chat.
Almost stepped on the cat.
I don't see him. Oh, we're like in Discord chat.
You don't have a gaming catheter in? No. What I missed,
No, in
chat?
Twitch chat.
Twitch. He said something. Connor, you said something in Twitch chat. Someone read it out.
What did
I
Canner
missed it,
say?
Apparently.
I'm not. I don't see it.
I don't
He
see
said
it.
anything about primes yet.
Okay.
Nothing?
So they are still on the. I'll just say
Yeah.
this much at least. They are definitely still on the roster, and I am not in charge of those, so I can't
Roster?
really speak to when they're going to be ready, when they're going to be released. But yeah, so you guys can
Be
expect
more
those things. to
NMH
still-
stuff. Oh, okay.
They are still
I mean,
in
then
the
we have the
pipeline.
schedule, right?
So an alpha is essentially the concept, the very vague concept I'm giving you guys is instead of you guys fighting a bunch of smaller mobs over time to increase your EXP chain, you're going to be essentially fighting notorious monsters that grant you
Larger
EXP bonuses
There you go.
upon
There you go.
killing them. So
Okay.
you're going to be fighting
says
mobs with
Shat-
what?
He says
camps
shatter
are coded
camps
and
are
need
coded
testing.
and
They
need
should be
testing.
2.0,
They should be
assuming they are
2.0,
okay with
assuming
testers
they are okay
balances.
with testers and balance. Alpha camps we are working on, but there's an
Okay,
icon
interesting.
over it. They may not.
This is
make it
important.
into
Shug,
2.0.
But alpha camps are used essentially fighting
Not
mobs with unique
earth-shattering
mechanics that are more
news.
notorious
You
monsters.
need to get ISP to get to White
EXP
Gate
drops.
is one of the biggest
slower
things
respawns,
that we
but they
got,
will,
right?
You know, everything being balanced. This next one we've talked about a million times. No, we're not doing home point teleporting. I'm just quick skipping. Can we get an additional option for link shell banks to be in Juno? I think we're talking about the player link shell banks.
Yeah.
So the player link shell bank is legitimately there to hold items for you guys. It's not supposed to be there for you to do like super
Have it ready
sales
for
or
pub. There you go.
do a bunch of currency management. It's there for you guys
Retail
to have
phantom
like a
rolls for
safety
Corsair.
measure
Yeah, I
for
mean,
if
that's
things go wrong, as it has been before for link shells. We want a place for you guys to have that is assigned to your link shell, stored somewhere, that if something happens to the player who owns it, we are fine transferring that over to someone else in your link shell. So
yeah, Blue Mage,
you know,
they're
if someone gets
removing
banned or someone does
enchainment and
something
making it
naughty,
available some
your
other
link
way.
shell is not totally screwed. That
Enchainment's
is
what
what
allows
the
you to
link shell
get
banks are
5
there
more
for.
Blue
It is
Mage
a
spell
safety
set
measure
points,
for your link shell,
which was a
primarily. That's what
required
they're
merit,
for.
right? You had to put 5
Any
merits into
update
that.
on Iron Man characters? Yes. We have not slotted them into any of the TOAU patches. I would expect Iron Man to come out sometime during TOAU, but just due to other priorities, it is kind of sidelined until we can at least get the first initial TOW patch out for you guys.
Yeah, makes sense.
New cosmetics, yes. In future events, there will be new cosmetics. The next one is, can we see the code for the random number generator using Horizon?
OG,
Yes.
in Era, they were like 5 minutes,
open
right? Phantom rolls?
Public repo and go to any of the 3 random number generators. Those are what we use. That is 100% what we use without any changes. Is the
he's like so RNG
the RNG code in Lance Handboat. Let's see here. What BC? I guess this is for you because this is yours. What are your reflections on the Goblin Delver NM? Is it intended for what you envisioned? Are there going to be any changes on drop rates, or was it intended to be a fun gill sync?
So that one is kind of intended to be a fun gill sync. So just to give a little background, right? So it was mainly intended, it has some unique mechanics on it. You guys see some of the proc effects and stuff like that. And it was basically a proof of concept of sorts that we decided to attach some loot to. But some of the mechanics that are there, such as limiting only a single party without using the battlefield or confrontation effect, some of the different proc effects that are there, etc., those are all basically POCs that we used to determine if this is going to be viable or not. As far as the loot goes on Delver, it was intended to be fairly rare. The whole purpose of it was that the reasoning behind that was if everyone that went out there always got an item, then everyone would have had the items. Thus, the items kind of lose their intrinsic value. I believe all the items have been discovered at this point. So for those that are
congratulations
looking for it,
on another mount
there is
sell.
The only place that you can get a certain mount is off that Delver. I think the screenshots have been shared around. So not really new news there, but the rarity of the said mount makes that mount unique, right? So if we made everything available to everyone, it removes that rarity factor, that uniqueness factor. So there is definitely
gold bomb.
I don't see us changing the drop rates from what they are.
Don't you wish that
people
one was
are
account wide
definitely
also?
interacting with it, maybe not as much as I would have initially anticipated. But as time goes on, I definitely
there is a
seeing more
mount
and
on
more
the
people
Goblin
get the
Delver.
Goblin
It's a
outfit,
gold
get the
bomb that you
mounts.
fly around and float on
So
top of him. It's very cool.
for the people that are farming it, good luck. I definitely will. I will allude to one thing. I think there is only, as far as I know, there is only one group that has figured out.
I don't know, Sammy.
I'll just say the perfect recipe to get the Delver.
I wonder what one group has the perfect recipe, Cell.
There is still undiscovered mechanics with that Goblin Delver. So good luck if you're still working on it.
Okay, there's been a few Horizon peeps with issues with add-ons that support Horizon 4.3, but not 4.16. Since 4.3 was officially merged a few months ago, I was wondering if we have thought about transitioning. No. We will look at updating the base Ashita version post TOW, but for now, our focus is on TOAU. We don't really want to kind of, sidebar it with a ton of other things. It's, the current Ishida version we're on is stable, has tons and tons of available add-ons for you. So it's really not like a huge push for us to immediately.
I have the blurps muted right now.
To the Ishida
else,
version.
so that
I'm
people
gonna
didn't
skip
have
that,
them playing
'cause that question
over the
does not
stream
make sense
stuff.
to me. Do
I
you
heard
plan to
it.
make significant era plus adjustments to mythic weapons? Yes.
Crab.
We'll talk about those
That one,
probably in another preview stream similar to what we did with relics.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub, sir.
You know, well before patch 2.4 when I believe it's planned.
I'll put them on back at some point.
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys will get previews, etc. Does the Horizon Balance team plan on doing any other significant rebalancing or redesigning of relics? There are a number of relics that are extremely unpopular.
Is it not playing, Matt?
We look at relics all the time. The big thing I want to
Why
know
is it
to
not
all
playing?
players is, once again,
I tested
build
it.
the relic or the mythic
it's
when we
delayed.
eventually get to it because you love the job, not because they're OP. We never. Once again, if we have to adjust something, we will. We plan to keep
That's
them
weird, Matt.
balanced.
I'm
Once
sorry.
again, relics are meant to be a step up of all other
I don't know
weapons
what
available
happened.
for that class, and they're going to be very, very good. But we can't have things completely breaking the game. So, just one of those things to where if we need to,
You got it, baby.
eventually we will step in and make adjustments. Let's see here. Are there any plans to buff the melee set of Ninja? Man,
I'm sorry, Matt. That happened last night. I don't know why it didn't
how
play. I'll have
exactly
to
I wanna
double
answer
check and
this.
look at the alert notification.
I'm sure Connery was like shouting at me in the chat, but play and find out in TOAU.
Still hope I can
wonder
get
what
you
that
to play
means.
Pokopia.
Eric's just trying to get a bingo.
I'm trying to get a bingo. I am trying to play bingo at the same time, guys.
That's cool. Melee ninja changes in TOAU?
Can we give any game design insights for the role you have planned for
Sammy?
Beastmaster after the
See
job rework? We have a lot of fundamental ideas about Beast, but
Yeah, I know.
it's really, really in flux right now.
Nerf
So I don't
revert,
really
don't
want
you
to like
dare.
one of the big things I don't like doing is talking about something and then the design and balance team getting together and being like, let's rework this. So I don't like making like a big announcement about like, oh, Beastmaster will be able to do this, and then we go back and change it before you guys get released. So I'll make comments about those things when they are more set in stone than they are. Let's see here.
They were through all the questions I curated, by the way. There's a lot.
Will there be a collaborative prerequisite task to complete before Whitegate becomes available? No, Whitegate will just become available. How you get there will vary based off of, once again, your participation in the
I wonder if that
Imperial
means
Relief
the
effort.
highest tier ISP people just get the
We
teleport.
talked about, does ISP directly relate to Whitegate access? The amount that you participate, which is either through the crafting means or through the other things that pop up with the Whitegate, the amount that you participate will
Right, Rory.
change
the tier 2 monk merits are insane
the
for
like
Safari.
tiers of what you have to do to enter Whitegate. I should calm everybody down. I saw a lot of F's in chat earlier. This is not like you're going to have to go spend a week to get into TOAU. The point of this is to make people participate, to tier how people get into TOAU, because we expect it
congestion.
to be extremely
Yeah.
busy on day one,
To limit
and we need to
congestion.
spread you guys out on the boat over the course of like
I
a day or two.
I
right?
don't think that's a
We
bad
expect the
solution
people who
for
don't
it.
participate at all
It's obviously
to take a bit longer to get in, just so that things are stable for the first day. And like I mentioned before, as people do more things in TOAU, those
Thought I heard my name for a
prerequisites for
second. I
future
see there's someone with a
players
similar
will
name in
become
here.
easier, so it's not.
Oh,
gonna
yeah, I
take
said
them as
Rory,
long.
you're a
So if,
roar
like,
in.
a new player joins the server like 6 months after TOAU, they're not going to have to like
Too
wait
many similar
2
names.
days.
There's
to
2
do
OGs
some,
now?
Like they're going to have an easier way because you guys have rebuilt the way into TOAU. So. That's how that's going to work. Depending on the current trajectory for a TOAU release, has there been any discussion towards releasing TOAU with fewer features or content? We are pretty confident on what we're doing for our 2.0 release. So we don't plan on doing like a half baked, like just yeet TOAU as it is thing. And then the last question that we have curated by our team was, are the guild item turn-ins the only way to get ISP, or do we have future plans for future events leading to TOAU? They are not the only way, but they are important for some specific
Yeah, there will be
reasons.
new ways for you guys to get.
Okay, that was funny
those
to me. That was so
points,
funny to me. Guess I'll play TOAU after 6 months? Eventually, yeah. Eventually,
that is the end of the Q&As. I'm gonna stick it around in chat for a little bit longer to let chat ask some questions in the stream chat before we go on.
So it's like max rank, and you can use a test or whatever. Probably Murph, something similar, or like it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna.
Easter event. Okay, so here's the big one. We've pushed off doing the Easter event. Once again, Rebase changed the way things do, and our old Easter event is not a copy paste thing to come over to the Rebase. We have made the decision at this time to pause on the Easter event.
Easter
just to
is
give
canceled.
us some time for TOAU. We know that might be kind of like a sandpapery decision, but when we looked at it, we didn't really want to spend
Me too, Pat,
a significant
but I
amount
think
of
they're
time
gonna. I think they
essentially
plan it to be
rebuilding how
yearly.
we did the Easter event.
Rip Jesus, the Easter Bunny. Yeah.
So we decided to not do it for this year.
Chad, it's like hanging out with my family. Easter's canceled.
And that is like a now thing. Once again,
and everyone
one of
thinks
our
that's a
dads goes off and
disappointment,
does it
just like
of
my
their own
parents think of
accord,
me.
you guys are going to get it, but right now it's essentially like not
I got
the
too
way
dark
that
too
we
fast
did
in
Easter
it.
before is not done at all on the Rebase. So,
Yeah, it was very much a, do you guys want us to dedicate resources to doing an Easter event and delay TOW potentially by another, up to between testing and everything like that, up to another week or two? Or do you guys want
It makes
us to
sense,
put
right?
those
Do you want
resources
treasures or do you want treasures or do you
TOW
want
and get
Easter,
you guys
right?
TOW out the door sooner?
Yeah.
And I think across the board, most of you guys are going to say TOW, please. So.
Yeah. I understand.
Mayton's asking about TOW H&M's.
You want your fucking eggs?
I would expect you
Where are my fucking
guys
eggs?
to have similar. And in a way, this is a really weird statement. They're going to function time wise similar to what happened on launch, to where they will be in on the initial patch, but they will have like a
Here's like 8 months out.
randomized delay.
A
to
week
when
difference
they
makes
pop,
nothing. No.
like,
It's coming
day
out
one
next month for
releases.
sure, Crystal.
Let's see what else is in here. I'm just gonna pull off the bottom here. So will it be crystal storage via the crystal Moogle? No. Multi-zone.
Imagine getting half an hour head start in TOAU. Well, I mean, imagine if you're not even there for launch and you can't like use the half an hour start you get.
Cosmetics for achievements.
I kind of like the idea. Cosmetics for achievements. I don't hate that idea.
That's a you question.
Hi.
If you're here.
Crib, can you ask
Didn't we
about
plan on
Avatar
adding some
HP?
cosmetics for achievements? We talked about that.
I don't know. Did we?
I think we did. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Forget it.
No.
I asked.
Yes, it is something we have discussed.
McMaz, not all LSB changes will be live on Horizon. While LSB changes
honestly,
will
Jester, there was like
all
one
eventually
question.
come. Once again, just because LSB does something does not mean like they will we won't.
But like I
change
said,
things for it to be the
I got
same way it was
a
before.
pre-curated list, right, to go
So
through.
The time frame on them is essentially as we look at each one of them, like all of the changes on LSB.
Had those that didn't do the turn-ins because they thought it was
and,
useless,
like,
right?
how
But
long
if
it
you
takes us
can't
to,
be
like,
on to get the
decide
head
whether
start,
that is
right?
like,
Not everyone
what
can be
we
on
want
the
the thing
moment
to
the
be from
servers
now
go
on,
live when Treasure
and
comes out, right?
or whether we need to like do additional coding to like give us back what we did before, if there is any of that. So
unsure how it's gonna function.
If you are making salvage lockouts and Dyna lockouts per tunes on an account, will you at least make it so people who made relics on multi-tunes got all this rare gear have a way to transfer it? No, you'll still not be able to send gear, rare EX gear.
Willow logs are gonna skyrocket. Wait, why Willow logs?
I will here. So Dynamis pre-pop.
Oh.
I think I've addressed this before. Short and skinny version of this is that there is I've already removed the delay. So when you guys trade, that hourglass trade is basically as soon as you hit ready, it's basically an instant trade. There's no more delays or anything like that. That said, pre-pops, once the client loads that data, it doesn't unload that data right away. So they technically are still around, and in terms of like leveling the playing field, yes, it's still like if you can get someone there soon, go for it. But That said, as we
Cat
already
or child?
mentioned, there is going to be some changes to dynamics coming
Marbles, yeah.
later down the road, and with those changes, it's also going to change how often people can sit there and endlessly spam. Right, you're going to have X amount of lockouts to burn through, and when those lockouts are up,
Was that like confirmation though? We
hopefully
didn't
that
get that
alleviates
confirmation
some
before.
of that pressure as far as getting out there earlier. The other one I saw is
that was a lockout confirmation,
some of the
right?
rendering stuff. I'm still working on the rendering stuff.
You will.
With heavily congested zones, namely Airy. If you know, you know.
Marbles?
I am still working on that, so don't think it's been forgotten. I know we didn't mention it explicitly in our slide deck or Q&A, but yes, I'm still working on it. So Eric, I don't know,
are Mythics going to make relics obsolete with the new changes to them? No, Mythics will do some very
on the release date of TOAU.
What is it, different things in the relics. That is like our design philosophy to them, is they should not cross.
You not tell me? Damn it.
Will the addition of Whitegate change anything in regards to pushing Juno as a hub with LP warps and such? I would assume a lot of people are just going to sit in Whitegate because there are ways to pretty instantly go between Whitegate, Juno, and all the hubs. So I'm guessing the hub's going to go Adargon.
Will you buff Meteor?
Grips. I saw Grips a couple of times. If Connery's still listening, I'm pretty sure there are some Grips coming out with the initial release.
Yeah, there should be,
I
right?
don't know
Like
which
DCNM
ones off the
and
top
stuff?
of my head, but I'm pretty sure, yes, there are some Grips coming out with
your nap?
the initial release. Yeah, there he is. Connery says yes.
For Guffreon, will you buff Meteor? I will put in explicit logic for your characters to make sure that it hits you extra harder if you would prefer that. As long as Eric
I agree.
okays
Let's
it.
do it. Yeah, 100%. Just have it
Personal
insta-kill,
buffed
please.
Meteor just for you. You know my foot, buddy? I'm sorry.
Cool. Will there be a food removal NPC in Whitegate? No, there's already one in Juno. So if you want to remove your food, you'll go there. People have invested in multiple characters. Putting account lockouts is going to feel like a waste of effort. Can we at least get a hint if the lockout number is 3 or 4? Like I said before, no, just due to economy reasons.
The lockout number is going to be.
We know
8,
exactly
chat.
what it's going to be. We're just not going to release that information until the patch notes. Quick Iron Man question: will this be a special 4th character slot? I think that is the.
I guess in
but
theory,
once again, Iron Man is
currency probably is going to go up as a panic, right?
So far as to unlike hardcore, give you
in theory, if you limit the lockout to
a character
4,
slot that can only be.
How
used
much
for
are you actually
functionality? So
limiting dynamics, right? There's still going to be a lot of dynamics going through, just maybe not as efficient dynamics. Is it going to really affect currency supply that much?
Job-specific traits. It was discussed publicly very early in Horizon's life. Craftable items getting
30% less.
Traits. That
no, but there's people competing for those zones still, Brennan,
I don't know of anything off the top of my head. So
it's not like those runs aren't happening. That someone else is going to take the run spot.
Goblins to other towns. No, Windy and its Warp Towers is essentially staying to where it is. Or you're adding outpost goblins? No, the outpost goblins are.
We just don't know what that means. It's all gonna be error plus.
Probably not getting.
There's some people that run back to back to back, right? But then people can't get in, and there's people waiting to try to get those zones.
Kill Eco Wico and add a goblin. Yeah, Eco is a fun problem that we are still trying to solve. So,
chat finally.
Can we get a website option to unstuck? No. Unfortunately, unstucking manual letting players
you're so cute, buddy.
Manually unstuck themselves is a horrendous idea that causes so many potential problems that
price will stabilize. Yeah, but where?
Time, so
any
plans for jobs with A- to be brought up to A+? Connery, would you love to answer that question about all combat skills getting brought up to A+ for main jobs?
Yeah, but tags are not being
it's a horrible idea. For certain aspects, it's just a very, very bad idea.
Hanging out on my foot, okay.
Here I'm going to answer this Hap one. Will there be adjustments to later Hap? So Hap will be adjusted to obviously with new missions, new battlefields, and stuff like that. Probably not right away, but the game plan is to expand on our existing.
Will you bypass with ISP, and the more that are bought, the cheaper the price gets? Oh,
there, yes, half
interesting,
is not going
Darton.
away.
Interesting.
And will
Yeah,
be
okay, that's
carried
interesting.
Through with content after a while. I wouldn't really consider it
Could be
like
possible,
a
yeah.
priority. Like, let's get half in for release.
I'm
on
gonna set my
Treasures type of
home point
thing,
in
so.
Mara so I can warp.
No, unfortunately, we did not plan on having event items.
For those who relic, you want
obtainable
cheap
outside of
prices.
those
Those who
events. That's been
sell,
brought
you
up,
want
like,
high
dozens
prices.
of
True,
times
yeah,
before,
yeah.
and it's just
Right,
not something
definitely.
we want to do, even as like a temporary measure.
I just came back to the game less than 2 weeks ago, so I think I can catch up. I mean, there's always time to catch up. The game doesn't go anywhere. The
Let's
content
see
doesn't
here.
go
Any
anywhere,
news on
right?
Arcane Flower Pot? I believe Damaris was working on
You
it.
just can't catch up as
Unfortunately, his
fast.
IRL caught up to him, so it's kind of taken a pause. But it was in the plans to make Arcane Flower Pots like work as they were intended. With the
you
staff
actually
rework.
so
Oh,
funny.
go ahead. Sorry,
Go.
Beastie.
Okay, if you're trying to
It's, like,
apply,
twisted.
and so like if I want to apply to become a GM, what kind of time requirement does Horizon expect per week? So
That's a good question.
we are all volunteers. Basically, you put in as much time as you need. I can't answer specifically what requirements for GMs. They'll let you know, but if you are at least curious, then put in the application and bring
Keep
that
the
question up during
endgame
the
drama.
application.
Yeah, I mean, the
Say
big
currency
thing you
prices
should
are
note
inflated
about like
Horizon?
the
I feel
when
like
it comes
they
to
were
like
kind of
GM
what I remember on my
applications, if
retail
you say
server.
I can only spend 5 hours a week and someone else says
Like, I
that
wanna
they
say
can
it was
spend,
about,
like 15
like,
to 20 hours a week, then and we're
something
only
like
taking
5, 6,
5 roles,
7,
we'll
5, 8,
probably
9
pick the
on
people
retail.
who can spend more
5,
time
10,
just because
10.
that's what we really need. So, but it's just one of those things to where like a lot of us. This
Man,
is a
my
second
biggest
job.
disappointment,
Not that
besides
we're
not
expecting
our
that of
solid
new
release
people,
date,
but
is
it
I
is
really was
it
hoping
is
we
one of
got
those
some
things
job
where, like,
adjustment previews.
someone who can spend 5 hours a week is a lot, better for the team that can only spend like 1 or 2. So,
Versus air
what
prices,
about the
no
flutes
cheaper,
on the
it's
slides?
cheaper than Air.
Are we
Well, I
sure
mean,
those
Air
are
had the
flutes? I don't know if
the
they're
huge
flutes,
RMT
but
inflation
I mean, they
late,
might
but I had
be.
already
How
finished
much
my
will you
relic
get
and stopped
paid?
paying
I don't know
attention.
where did those flutes come from? I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
where
know.
they're coming from. Okay.
Do you get paid for being part of the staff? You can make I'll tell you what, you can have about a 200% more than what I'm getting paid. So there you go.
Yeah,
Damn,
I'll
Yes,
give
that's zero.
200%
Air was
bonus
expensive?
base salary of $0. So
Well, I mean, probably after that one summer when everything, or
What
that
do I
one
do with all these
Christmas,
flutes
the
you
winter,
keep
where
giving
everything
me?
inflated, I bet it was like through the
yeah,
fucking
I don't
roof.
know.
You keep them, obviously.
Okay.
I just don't remember.
Okay, well, we're gonna do a couple more questions and then we're gonna get on with it. So, KKK, I'm still waiting.
Orc isn't here to tell. I mean, Orc would know.
Low
right? Orc would
avatar
definitely know.
HP's new value being locked in for now, Neo. Yes, as Beastie mentioned on like the second or third slide, we're okay with where things are all right now as we push to treasures.
20K on
it doesn't
singles,
mean that
that's
things won't
crazy.
get adjusted for like the treasures patch, but we're gonna leave it for now until treasures. So
Okay, so
I
you're
think
locked in
they
place,
meant,
Neo.
I'm not sure exactly what they meant, but if they meant
I think
the
the
trial
base
size
HP.
fights,
I have no idea.
trial size fights, yes, they're
Dig
gonna
done,
stay
nice,
where they
you're free.
are. They are.
I didn't do any digging
They're
today.
meant to be a challenge, but not like incredibly difficult for you to get. Right, it's part of the job, and it's going through and getting all that stuff. So, hopefully, I'm reading into.
So what
that
do you think?
question
What do you
right.
think, Cell? I mean, obviously prices
Someone's
will
asking,
go
will
up
we be able to
as a
turn
result of
issue
it, but I
items
feel
to
like
the
a lot of it's going to be
ISP?
panicking.
I don't know. That's a Beastie question. It's his event. So.
What's the game plan today? Or
Say
are
it
you just
again?
doing
Say
the
that
live
again.
letter? And
People
stop
are still
streaming?
asking
Oh, Darton,
whether they
we're
can
doing
turn in
something
the HQ
after.
items for
We will be
for
doing
the,
something after.
Imperial.
Currency prices should go up, assuming
I will put
those 5 to 6
that-
runs we're selling.
I will bring it.
But my question, Cell, is do you think it's
a-
actually if we
I'll take it to the
limit
drawing
people's
board and bring it
tags?
past our balance lead and
If
design lead and
if
see
we're
how they
eliminating
feel
2
about that.
tags from
So,
people that do 6 a week, are we actually eliminating
Okay,
2
with the
runs
staff
of
rework, is
Dynamis
there
a
a
week,
possibility
or
that
are
Monk will be
someone
able
else going
to
to take that
viably
place
use
because there's less congestion?
That's a Connery question. So wait for
I
Connery
feel
to
like
answer
someone's
in
going to
chat.
fill the void.
When do we get to upgrade H&M items with the T3 H&Ms? You will be able to do some things with.
Do you hear that? Tier 3 H&M is going to bring upgrades.
H&M items.
Someone film Prime, but you're saying a bunch of off-hour stuff happening? Okay, fair. I'm gonna be leveling Thief for a while. Obviously, since it's harder to XP Thief, I'm gonna keep XPing. Okay, no worries, no worries.
I think questions are drying up. So
did we know that? I thought it wasn't confirmed.
haircut soon. You can already get a haircut.
Darton, you're gonna see what we're doing in a second here. So.
Oh, Okay.
We are
The
doing something
beast
after
changes, are they what goes into them? I think it's a little bit of everything. We're trying to really rework the job so it's not so obnoxiously strong in just one like point. The problem with Beastmaster right now is it's really, 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 really good for like a very specific thing. But if you were to give it buffs across the board, it would be even more obnoxious at that one thing and then be super strong everywhere else.
I hope BC
So the big thing that we have to do is kind of adjust it across the board to bring it to a job that can be viable in game, viable for things like missions, quests, BC&Ms, and like be.
Like I said before, though, is subtracting 2 tags from the players that have 3 clears.
The goal is to make it so that Beastmaster isn't a joke at end game.
I don't know,
but also not so obnoxiously strong everywhere else in the game, but still good. So yes.
Rush numbers are crazy already. If they crash, they will settle. Yeah, of course. If they spike, they'll settle too, right? There's going to be a point where people stop buying.
More nerfs to Sam? Yes, sure. More nerfs to Sam. Everybody's mentioned it, so I think players will be happy if we nerf Sam.
Get fucked, DJ.
Cool. Let's make Hagen do 10 damage instead of whatever it is right now. That's a joke, everybody. Joke.
Remember they promised TOAU would be released in 2024? How the good old days.
Cool. No, we are not adding a public API endpoint for dynamic zone times.
Nothing has changed. The majority of the 5th, 6th runs are
Is
always
the
doing
Horizon
their
team invigorated by
True.
being over the hump of rebase? I'm pretty like the breath. It's
That's
very
fair.
much been a breath of fresh air for us. I believe a lot of people
I'd be curious to see what happens, to be honest with
have
it.
just much more smiles and much more like, okay, cool, like good things are happening again. At least from my like perspective.
Yeah, rebase took a long time, right? It took 1.5 years. I don't ask me what I'm doing with my life anymore because I don't even know.
Okay.
I'm getting the feeling
But
that Chase.
the fact that we finally made it past that hurdle that has been there as like the the elephant in the room for the longest
Sammy's
time
mad that I
is
came up with a game for
definitely a
marbles where
breath
when he
there. That
yells
said,
down the hallway, I chase after him.
you guys
and,
throwing
like,
me
he
under
goes
the
and
bus
hides and
and are
pops
like,
out and
we
attacks
want
me, and
Tau
Sammy's
now.
mad that now
And
she
so
has to
now
play
I'm
it
like,
'cause it's a
okay,
game
well,
now
I
he's
guess no break
established.
between rebase and Tau. So here we go.
So someone said buff digging. Helms are being adjusted pretty
digging,
nicely,
bro.
and I believe
Buff
counts as
digging.
one of those when it comes to Tau. And
Sure,
there's
buff
going to be
digging.
some new Helm related things coming in later patches for Tau. So
Grab Discord.
Okay, I think we're gonna find. I'm gonna let some questions come. We're gonna answer one more, and then Beastie's gonna take it off with, I believe one of our big friends.
yes.
If he'd like to hop in the Discord so I can drag him.
Okay.
I don't know what your plan
yeah.
was for the follow-on thing, so you might want to get that situated and set up.
Yeah,
Beastie.
I'm getting that situated right now.
Okay, I'll let Beastie situate the thing.
Yes, I can do that. Give me a second, chat. Sorting things. Oh God.
Let's find a good question.
Where am I looking, chat? Okay, God, sorry guys, doing this live while streaming.
What is the thing you're most interested in working on in Tau, Eric?
The most interesting thing for me in Tau, I mean, it's not Tau, but H&M T3s. I just want to get them out. Like, I think the designs for them are all really cool and unique. I know the players have been wanting the items for a while. I know it's not Tau. That's like my super goal. I love working on things like H&M's, the weird new camps, like layers.
We did it more nerfs
like
to
I
Samurai.
finished the initial layer design code-wise legitimately this morning. And so those, I'm excited for the balance team to yell.
Oh God, I'm hearing an echo and I can't do anything about it, chat.
I think those are going to be really cool. So someone says OP prices only hurt new players. So the new adjusted prices, we do have plans coming soon, TLDR. I don't know how soon, to adjust it so that new players will essentially be able to get reduced costs.
Chat,
for
I
things
have
like chocobos.
I
and
have
OP
the
warps.
Most
For a certain
annoying
amount of time
echo
until
right
they're,
now
like,
you can ever
established for it.
imagine.
As they
but we
progress
just have to deal
through
with it.
content on their character, they're going to be given like chocobo tickets and OP coupons in which they'll be able
my
to use
lore
OP
is that Eco
prices
Eco
at
died and
reduced
this is their
prices
ghost.
in comparison to established players. Is there a plan for H&M T4? Yes, there is a plan for H&M T4. Like it's like a culmination of like the COP ones. So
Chat, you may be getting an echo in a second, and I don't know what to do about it.
It was decided to let mobs not respect line of sight because mobs are not as smart as players. So the example I give you is you as a player, when you are fighting a mob and you're trying to cast on it or use ranged attacks, and there's a tree in between you, you will see that tree and be like, oh, I can't shoot. Let me move around a tree. In order to like write AI for a mob, especially when it comes to like nav mesh and pathing, to like determine that there is something blocking
What if I,
me
the
and
player,
to
am
smart
stupid?
path around that object to get to a player.
I mean, that's just life, right,
difficult.
generic?
Implementing line of sight for mobs, extremely difficult. But if we didn't, like, if
most of
if
us
we
are,
let
you know,
mobs essentially not do it, mobs, if we did implement line of sight as it is for mobs and went through that like difficulty, I guarantee the first day players would legitimately find like 30 or
Spire on the
40
first
easy places to where
one
you
on my
just
second run. Nice,
get a mob
dude.
to get stuck. The mob wouldn't see you. The mob would
Which
be
class?
like, herder, I'm just going to stand here and let you kill me. So it's more or less a, we know players would exploit the basics of implementing line of sight for mobs. And so there's a lot of work that is going to need to happen and will happen to get that properly done. So
I have been playing it. I'm
Okay,
like
I
like
think we're
30
good.
hours in, maybe 20 hours in.
How are we transitioning? What is the plan?
So,
I will get the game ready. I will get up in game and we'll show it for a bit. So
yeah, if you want to set yourself up, I'll get it fired.
Okay.
So I'll give a brief little rundown of
Chat.
what so typically after our streams, we, you know, you guys, we try and do something with the community.
I may need to mute the stream in a
especially with
second
our
here.
stream team. Right now, we know you guys have been asking for PvP. It's been a long time since we've done PvP. I'm not going to say too much. We are working on a actual, I don't want to say too much, but I will say we are working on a tournament system for ourselves. But for the time being, we're going to give you guys some time to go play some actual PvP stuff. I don't know if he's muted or not. He said something about stream echo, but so one of our stream team people,
I gotta mute the stream.
Crab Dance, right?
Yeah, it's me. Actually, I'll turn it. Maybe. I don't know what's gonna happen. Sorry, I don't know how this is gonna work.
Or 1v1, whatever have you, in a special zone set up just for you guys to go beat each other up.
I can hear you. Hello, I can hear you. Sorry, I had to mute this out. I have to mute the stream. Sorry, I'm unmute it now.
From last year, there was a big get together hosted by members of our community, and they're doing another one this year, this summer in June, called Gather Together 2026. I would go reach out to DA Soccer or Rain or even Hugin about the details for that this summer. Once again, not official to Horizon, but please make sure that if you're interested in a big IRL meetup, you go talk to one of them. We are going to allow them to do some advertisement in the main Discord this year. So please be excited to that. So once again, reach out to them about the Gather Together. Oh yeah, also Katie Bedford. So we're going to figure out how we're doing the streaming. I know I promised to host them, but apparently we're doing a PvP event and I was unaware. So we're going to figure things out for how we're supporting this. So go ahead, Crab.
Just did a shout out so people can follow her or go to the channel.
Sure. Yep. That one.
and I can post a link.
Chat,
to
Gather
their
Together was
website.
incredibly
Yeah,
fun
post it in
last
chat.
year in
Feel
Vegas.
free.
So
Post-
if you're in the
we're gonna
Chicago
post
area
a
or
link to
interested
their
about
website in
checking out
chat.
and doing it, it was a lot of
That's
fun.
it.
Would recommend.
GTChicago.com is the unofficial, done by the community IRL meetup for people on Horizon. So,
All right.
Cool.
I will say, so a little caveat is that obviously if too many people join, it might get a little laggy. You guys
This is-
remember
this
the
is
little
probably gonna
placement,
lag,
so
chat,
hopefully
but we'll
that
see what
doesn't
happens.
happen right away. But we're gonna things should be in place in just a second.
Correct. Yes.
good to
Correct,
raid you.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, chat, I'm gonna
kids.
close
Thanks
this
everybody for
down.
watching. It's always really excited to talk to everybody. Like I
All right. Got that down. All right, we're here. I just didn't want to hear myself echoing. Yeah, I don't want you guys to hear myself multiple times. You know? Oh, chat, one sec. I gotta do it for you. I'll turn everything back on, okay? Because I know you guys want the chaos. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I knew you guys. I am here, yeah. I figured people would want to spam crabs, so I had to make sure crabs were available, you know?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
All right, chat. I know it's chaos. Welcome in. Okay. I gotta turn it off. Okay. I'm turning it off. I can't hear BC.
Baby, you know it's hot and juicy.
Let's just start off 75
I like the
cap.
idea of creaming at my desk, Professor Crab.
75 cap and no items
Final
to make it
Fantasy
easy.
11 edging stream. Do not
All right, chat. Everyone, I know
call
it's
me daddy
crazy.
all the time.
Welcome in,
You're a good boy.
everyone.
Take it all the way, man.
It's pure chaos.
Spit on me. I eat
If you
ass all
guys
the
are
time.
interested in doing some of this,
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
no, I turned it off because it was getting too crazy.
Classic Final
Come out
Fantasy
to
11
Rulu
combo
Garden.
wombo.
Everyone, there should be a Moogle in the corner of
Ow, my
Rulu
butt.
called Turny Moogle. Come out to Rulu Garden. We're in the corner right here. You come in Rulu, take a sharp left. There'll be a Moogle here. Come in and say hi. Wait, can you not hear me here? Can you not hear me here? Got it. Yeah. Got it. Okay, so guys, you're gonna come here. I'll give you a walkthrough. Everyone, come out to Rulud Garden. Talk to this Moogle here. It's gonna teleport you. Hopefully, not crash the zone. Once you're teleported out, it's going to take you here. There will be a Moogle to exit. You don't want that, though. There's going to be a Nomad Moogle, so don't stress about changing your job. You can change your job at any point in time. Or you can change your job once you get here. Once you're flagged for PvP, you will not be able to change your job until you deflag for PvP. So talking to this Moogle, you'll get an option to join one of two teams. It's the Griffins or the Wyverns. Once you do so, it's going to flag you for PvP, and you can start killing people. Start killing people on the other team. Just start whacking at each other, right? You have the entire map of Gelshaba Outpost at your disposal. So one team spawn point's going to be here. Other team spawn point's going to be down here. You can converge in the middle for some mass PvP, or you can just branch off on your own to go to a random location. And just like try to do some duels with each other if you want. So you have all of that at your disposal. We're turning off temp items right now. Where was that in Rulu? 0. If you go in, it's in the top left corner. Top left corner, like opposite of where Eco was. And I'll give you a quick rundown. I'm just going to join a team real quick so you can see what it's like. I'm going to join the Wyverns, all right? So it's going to flag you. It's going to... Wait, why is this person... Did I get sent to the wrong team, Side Beastie? Or are they just... Everyone's green around me. What? I got sent to the wrong... This is bullshit! I mean, worst case, they'll kill me and it'll take me to my spawn point. Okay, so there'll be a teleport crystal here. This crystal will allow you to turn off PvP or revive you and turn back on your PvP flag if you die. There's a Moogle here that would normally give temp items. Oh, I'm green too, and just have the wrong flag, I guess.
Crab. Fries. Crab. 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 Crab.
I guess? People are saying I have green. Oh, it could be my custom icons. That could be it.
Food. Fries. Food is...
Chat, hold please. Hold please. There may be some... I'm gonna go see if I can kill someone. Oh, someone in the chat saying blue is you, green is allies, red are enemy. Okay. I'm running to the other side to see if I can find someone to see if it works. Okay, so I'm gonna try to die real quick so you guys can see what happens. I'm going to see what happens. What's up, hot dog? Hi, buddy. I'm going to try to kill someone and see what happens. You're just dead. If you die, you should get a re-raise effect, and you can talk to the home point crystal to get your flag back up. Kill Starcy. The green is my team. Wait, what's blue? Oh, this guy. Let's kill this guy. No, fuck this guy up. It's supposed to force them to fight only you. I think that guy died. Oh, Terminal Bloom! Terminal Bloom! Oh, wait, oh shit. Oh shit. No, found target acquired. Target acquired. I can attack blues. Come back here! Don't you run, you little bitch! Oh, imagine missing your weapon skill. Imagine. I'm dying! I'm dead. That's not very family friendly. Okay, so if you die, you get sent here. And you can talk to the crystal to re-get your status. Yeah. Click the crystal if you die. You get an auto re-raise. Click the crystal and you'll get a re-raise and can go back in and do it. Is this a point system? No, the points don't work. This is very bare bones. So ideally, what the point of this area is as a community, we can have certain events scheduled for different days. Where just like, hey, for the weekend, PvP's turned on. You can come to this area and just kill each other, right? And have fun for like a weekend or something, right? So I don't know the intention for today. How long are we leaving this on for today? Just for this? Or we're leaving it on a little longer? Okay, it sounds like we may leave it on for the weekend at least. So, yeah, it's going to be a little buggy. Stuff may not work all the way. I would love if anyone in chat has a Aegis, if they would be able to come, like, show up. Because we wanted some of the things that the stream team wanted to look at was the damage. Oh, that guy just got fucking deleted. The damage that Shield Bash does for PvP. And I want to also see summoners. So, like, see what Diablos can or can't do, how bad the sleep effect is on Nightmare. Just for some PvP balance, because we're working on a tournament, right? We're working on a PvP tournament? Age, yeah, exactly. Aegis Shield Bash is what we want to test. Dude, fucking Eric's god-moaning himself in PvP. This is bullshit. What is he doing?
He's distracting all the green team.
Wait. Target acquired. Smart on Eric. Yeah, can I get God mode? Oh, yeah, chat, there should be no XP loss. Don't stress about XP loss. You should be not losing XP. Wait, am I being nuked right now? Just all of a sudden I saw a black mage target line. All right, chat, do we have any where's my mod sword exactly? Chat, do we have any relic paladins that can come shield bash me? Does level discrepancy matter? So the zone Nabani, right now we just have it set for 75 cap. It was 1663. God damn it, Soren. Right now it's set for 75 cap. The zone has the ability to do 75, 30, and 60 cap. So for different... Oh, cool. Okay, cool. For different weekends, we turn on different level caps. I got a paladin coming over here to shield bash me, so we're gonna see. Oh, here he is. Okay, cool. Hey, wait, don't kill. Don't kill. All right, we got to get Giovanni to shield bash me. Okay, shield bash did 620 damage. How much did that do in the other PvP event? Like, I feel like 620 is a lot, but it wasn't like the 1K. I'm gonna try to get on Summoner. It did like 1K to you last time. Okay, so it's a little less. So it's a little less, Birdie, on the damage. 600's a whole Taru, that's true. I'm gonna go try to get on Summoner and see if I can sleep someone with Nightmare and see how it works. If it's just oppressive. I'd be dead. Should have picked a different race. Thank you everyone who's following, by the way. I appreciate you all. You didn't re-up? I know, you cannot re-up your PvP status, or you cannot change jobs if your PvP status is on. Giovanni's the strongest paladin on the server. He could take 15 meteors. How do you feel about the state of Steel Cyclone? I feel like it's more balanced than it was before. Where's my one-time only race change? In the mail. It's in the mail. Alright, let's change job to Summoner and try to sleep someone. Oh, I cannot interact with the Moogle post having status removed. The Nomad.
Exit.
I can exit and relearn. Oh. Got it. Okay. Oh, even though you're dead. Got it. Okay. By comparison to Monk's Raging Fist and Azuran Fist, it feels nerfed to the ground. Yeah, you know, I have the unique ability to not worry about it too much because I have a Bravura. I definitely think Steel Cyclone was way overtuned before and was doing too much damage. All your weapon skills are missing and doing 0 damage? Ouch. Did I mute game audio? I do have game audio muted. Here, I'll turn on some game music. There you go. You guys get some soothing game music. You're stuck online? So if anyone gets disconnected, it's gonna zone you to a certain portion of the zone that's like off the map, and there'll be a Moogle at the end of it that will allow you to warp back to like warp out. There'll be a guy that's like, hey, don't be there. Okay, so remove PvP flag. Got it. You DC'd and Rulude stuck talking to the entry NPC? I don't see you online, Pog. I see you off. I see you offline. It won't let you back in even though I'm offline. Huh. Beastie, can you check the status of Pog? He's saying he DC'd talking to the Moogle. That's funny. So apparently don't leave if you have the dots on, if you have dots on you. Don't leave with dots on you, chat. That may kill you outside. Yeah, Pog. He said he talked to the warp, the tournament Moogle. He's offline but can't get on. Yeah, same. I didn't see him either. Is it better just go for higher damage Great Axe now instead of Martial Bouge? Man, I don't know the answer to that. Did I not change jobs? Pog, try to log on to... Oh, this Moogle's fucked. Pog, try to log into your alt and see if it works. The Moogle's not talking to me. I can get the change job menu, but it doesn't let me change jobs. Yeah, Nomad Moogle gives me the menu, but it doesn't change my job. So I'm just going to go start killing people and get flag back on.
Yeah, you can't do anything with that.
The target lines are so cool. Well, yeah, hundreds of people being in here at once are probably going to break everything. You got on an alt? I tried Pog again? Okay. So kick the home point to res. So you should get, Rummy, you should get an auto re-raise when you die. Talking to the crystal will re-flag you and remove weakness. Oh. I can't talk to Crystal either, Beastie. To re-flag. He says I'm not on his team. I can just try to leave and come back.
You can DT you. Maybe.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I can just still hit shit on Warrior. The Moogle? Oh, the Registrar Moogle? Oh, okay, I have to re-talk to the Registrar Moogle? Yeah, it's not letting me change jobs. It brings up the menu, it just doesn't change me.
Can you do anything else with that? I couldn't do anything with it.
Okay, so this is where the entire server's hanging out now, Weenie. What's up? How's it going? It didn't let you raise, Rummy. The good news, Rummy, is you don't lose XP, so worst place you can home point and teleport back, right? Worst case, you should be able to. You should get an auto re-raise effect when you die. Again, there's no XP loss, chat, when you're dying here. It's just purely fun. Just make sure you get flagged and talk to the Register Moogle and join a team. Half the time we try to weapon skill, it says not a valid target. It's just probably, Nick, because there's so many people in the zone right now, it's falling apart. Like we said, this is going to be up for the weekend, so people can just come in at their own time and show up and, you know, kill each other. What's up? Oh, yeah.
You want Daddy to chase you? Daddy? Daddy?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, switching characters worked for him.
You're not looking.
You crashed, Matt? Oh no. All right, chat. Who are we murdering? It does suck when there's too many people and you can't render the enemy in. Taru Black Mage? Sure, I don't mind. Don't mind if I do. Wait. Sure. Are they invincible? Actually, are you hungry, Sammy? Are you hungry now? Because we may be able to hold off a little bit. What just happened? Pesty Gear Skoggled me?
Waiting for you to spawn in.
We need a nerf Gear Skoggle. That was 1,500 damage.
You said no?
What?
You said no?
Just hold off, yeah. Okay. If you're not hungry. See ya, buddy. Night Hot Dog, I'm glad you're alive, buddy, and back in the world of Twitch. It's great seeing you. My PvP build is awful? Yes, it is. An entire stream of Crab dying randomly for no reason? Best stream ever? Exactly. Yeah, I think in the worst case, use it to get, like, feedback on what's hitting too hard, etc., you know? So we can look into, changing it up for tournament rules. Yeah, the self-colors are backwards for everyone. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's Maddie Cakes running to? Maddie. Vogue should force them to run towards me. Maddie. Your chitin does nothing here. Oh no, no, you can't do that. That's cheating. I just got self-lighted and survived, chat. $1v5 and almost still got you? Dude, I'm the king. Samurai's third eye's broken. Not blocking all weapon skills? Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Sam still sucks. Dude, I ate an entire light by myself. Samurai needs a nerf. Chitin is still chitin, so you're still alive. Exactly. There's someone here, chat. There must be someone here because... Oh, they died. Can I get a pocket healer, chat? Is there a pocket healer for me? Why are you not getting a re-raise? I don't know, Pesty. I got one right away. Hey, who's putting a light elemental? Rummy, come back here, Rummy. You come back here. Rummy, no. I'm slept. No, Andy slept me. I'm elegied. I just want to kill Rummy. I died. Oh, I didn't get a re-raise that time either, chat. I guess I got a home point and run back. Rip my TP. Oh yeah, I took a 893 holy? What the fuck? Dude, that was a holy. Beastie, can we nerf holy? I took 900 damage. Holy does 5 times more damage than chitin? No, it's fine. As long as Holy's doing more damage than chitin is, everything's balanced. Holy is stronger than chitin to light. Yeah. It's the new Cure Burn camp. Exactly. Just you guys XP off of me. It's that easy. It's that easy. I think it'll be good to have it up for a weekend and people just to do their own thing and mess around. Yeah, I am the Shatter Camp, Matt. Yes, exactly. I am the Shatter Camp. Where do you go to participate in this? Dense Beef. Go to Rulud Garden. When you zone into Rulud, on the top left corner, opposite of Eco Weko, opposite of where Eco Weko used to be, there should be a Moogle called Tournament Moogle. And he will teleport you here. And you can start the action. You'll have to logging party for this? Good. We gotta murder some people, you know? If I get to weapon skill, I get to kill people, but I die before then. What's the best PvP job? Is like Paladin actually good because you have some survivability? Oh, yeah. I actually like the way the party flag looks, like, next to the thing. No, please don't run. Goodbye. If you're only did 900 damage, you're probably a paladin. I'm coming for you now! Don't just clap your hands at me. Oh, they got deleted. I didn't even see what killed them. There's safety in numbers. It's like a BG. Yeah. Chat, as a reminder, if you die in PvP, you can talk to the crystal again to remove your weakness effect and get right back into the action. That way you don't have to rest. Did Ninja Shadows work as intended? I assume they should. Oh shit, dude, we got a little relic white mage shield going on right now, a little bubble. How far can you get with that invis? I mean, they don't even know I'm here. They don't know I'm here. Oh, I just watched Terminal Bloom die. Let's get this guy. I feel like I'm responsible for this kill. If I swing ever. Can you swing while invisible? I missed. He's running to a spawn point. Wait, are we spawn camping? Are we the baddies? It rewards Hap or something. It rewards Hap if you kill someone. Oh, God, Pesty sees me. Where is he? I don't see him. Oh, he's running away like a little bitch. Y'all spawn camping? Hey, get good, okay? It's not our fault we're winning. Sorry, what the fuck happened to me? I just died. I didn't even see him. I got eviscerated for 1,500. Just eviscerated you revenge? I'm sure I deserved it, right? I'm sure I deserved it. It's like pure chaos right now, and I love every second of it. Rears isn't working. It worked for me a few times and then stopped working. It's all stuff that they can work out later. For now, if you don't get a re-raise effect, you can just home point because you won't lose XP and just come back. Rangarth is one-shotting people. Dude, Cinny, it's fucking funny. My, Metatron is deleting people also, but I survived a self-light from a chitin. So just samurais being samurai. Samurai being samurai. Sam nerf incoming? Yeah, Sam's too strong. It didn't kill someone. Nerf Samurai. Tom, get in here. Tom, 1v1 me. Holy's doing like 1,000,000 damage. You're doing work at the moment? That's an excuse. Excuses, excuses. I almost want to get black screen so I can show you guys the out of area stuff. The rules Moogle, birdie is, it's specifically in the BC area so that GMs can teleport people in if they need to, you know? No, I'm stunned! I'm stunned! I'm slapped! No, so that Mools Rugel is back there so GMs can go in and change the rules specifically. I just took a 1700 Blizzaga 3. Legit, I literally got, yeah, they mana burned me. Yeah, they stun slept me and just D2'd me down. Or Bizlogged me down. Running back every time? Are you never getting re-raise, Rummy? Got fucking bopped for a big... They just 3-2-1'd you. You could hear the countdown, right, Pamps? You could hear the countdown. Sleep bolts don't work. I saw the sleep bolt effect go off. Are players not getting slept by them? Imagine, dude, it'd be so cool if it was an actual Gelshaba. What happened? Sleeps are lasting so long. I mean, that Final Fantasy XI PvP was never balanced, you know? It was never balanced correctly. Come back, I dare you. Fine, I'll fucking do it. No balls. 1v1 me. Yeah, poison potions. So there's the rules Moogle has the option to turn on things like temporary items for people. Don't you dare sleep me! God, do I need to take out my poison potions? What is he casting? Sleep? I just want to be able to see what my death... I'm going to MDT this. It's fine. Don't mind me, chat. Just a 1-minute sleep. I mean, they told me no balls. Yeah, exactly. I need to test how MDT works. This is bullshit. They're in a party coordinating, doing things. Yeah, there's a... I told BC to turn off temp items right now. For the time being. Alright, chat, we're testing MDT. MDT chest. Let's see if I can survive the Thundaga 3 from Sorrent. Wait, where's the cancel? Are Goss spells single target always? Bro, fat chance. Dude, Andy, don't you re-sleep me. That's bullshit. I survived it and I was a mana burn target. I got instantly re-slept. I'm rioting. There's gonna be a compilation of me dying. Did you practice for H&M? True. Do you have poison potions in here? Okay, alright. We got him this time, boys. We got him this time. 29 HP in a dream. Sometimes that's all you need. Get stunned, get slept, get nuked, rinse, repeat. Exactly. Exactly. This is a lot of fun. I think this is cool. I think it's going to be fun having this up for a weekend and having people just go around and hit shit. Just bind and grab him while he's poisoned. Don't you dare. Oh, Brendan's studying Corcus. Do I dare go back to the same spot? Yeah, I think people are excited. I think it'll be fun to see how they use it over the weekend. Right, Brom? This is going to be cool for people to mess around on. Oh, I know what to do, chat. Wait, I know what to do. No one tell him. No one tell him. Yawn PvP. Oh, we pushed them back? We pushed them back? Are we... Chat, are we spawn camping now? Is that what's happening? Oh, dude, we're totally spawn camping. Is it time for me to switch to the other team so we can try to work together to push them back? Oh, 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 chat. No, Pog, stop running. No, did he have blink up? I swung and I thought he removed his blink. I thought I removed the blink. Was fun GG? That was funny. It was very funny. I'm getting chain slapped. I'm getting holied. I'm dead. PV is lame because it's so unbalanced. Paladin will bash into Knights of the Round. Yeah, I will. Oh, that's true, right, baby? Because they get full TP from it. That's a good point. That's a good point to consider. Tractor the flag? That'd be so funny, Tom. Tractor the flag? Holy shit. That'd be a lot of fun. Names on most people, I was doing 80 to 90% of HP. On a Paladin, I did like... Or Namus. So Paladin just taking less damage from that? Okay. Tractor the flag's an incredible idea. It's actually very, very funny, yeah. Crab is just a melee in a black mage world. It's true. Probably not, Matt, but it'd be interesting to see. Alright, chat, I'm just gonna go try to one-shot one more person, okay? Just get one weapon skill off on some poor soul. Some poor soul. Just one person. We get a sleep target. Should come Ranger and just Eagle Eye Shot crap. I think your cooldowns don't get reset though, right? So you can only do it once. No! Why did I get chosen? Oh my god, I'm slept for a year. God damn it! The fucking 1900 damage Thundaga. I just want to weapon skill someone. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to kick you. I didn't mean to kick you, poor little kitty. Well, I put on PDT because I was getting melee'd. Oh, yeah, the invisible. Let's go. Oh, dude, look at that. I love that way that spear looks. Mikio Shushi was fun. Dude, Nick, did you see Maddie try to kill me with his Amano? And he self-lighted me and I didn't die? Chitin did nothing? Delacroix, right now, no. There are options for the PvP rule sets to turn off gear sets. So it's not going to be like in retail where a gear swap would lock you in place or whatever and not allow you to do stuff. But there's a settings to either enable or disable gear swaps. So essentially it's either all gear swaps are allowed or you're locked into whatever armor you're in, period. There's not going to be, it's either going to be, yes, you can change gear or no, you can never change gear. So like I said, we're going to be testing different stuff while it's up for weekends, you know, various weekends, so people can mess around with it and prep for a PvP tournament, essentially. The icons up here, it's supposed to be like tracking, right? It's supposed to be actual tracking stuff. It just doesn't work. No, I didn't kill him! Alright, I killed him. And we get out! And we escape! What's up, Foxy? How's it going? Oh, I'm slept. Just, you know, talk to me about that stuff. It'll be fun. I'll know. I mean, maybe at some point, yeah, it'll be interesting. Not a bed. It'll definitely, I mean, I think gear swap blocking probably is good in general for a tournament because it locks down the damage people can do, right? You have to make a choice. Lazy Sunday morning? Hell yeah. TLDR the stream. Treasures is coming out this year. You need to do ISP stuff to get into Whitegate. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. No. Dead. All right. Oh, that's... Oh, am I alive? Oh, I thought I was dead. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. I was inside the dead bodies. I'm good. Yeah, ISP stonks are way up, but they said there's going to be a new phase of the ISP event starting soon. That will not be crafting related. And the biggest news we got, Alpha, is you need to do some semblance of ISP to get to Whitegate faster. There will be stages, like essentially the Whitegate entry is going to be Era Plus and Custom. And based on your progression, it'll be how fast you can get in there. What was that, Eric? What's it you're doing right now? You want me to do the thing now? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I gotcha. We're doing PvP. Pry, you can go to Rulud Gardens, and there's a Moogle located on the left side of Rulud Garden called Tournament Moogle. He will teleport you out here, and you can mess around and do some PvP right now. Join 1 of 2 teams. All right, chat. For now, I need to call it an evening. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out tonight. Come out. Remember to come out and have some fun doing PvP and trying it out and, like, you know, post feedback on what it's like. To just come out and kill some people. I appreciate you guys all stopping by. I hope you had stream. I hope you had fun, you know, messing around with this. The VOD of the main stream is going to be uploaded to YouTube so everyone can watch it. But for now, I'm going to head out and have a Saturday evening. Relax with Sammy. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you to everyone that followed and subbed and gifted subs. You guys are amazing. And I can't wait to see everyone on Whitegate. I'm doing it. Yeah. We're going to give Katie Bedford a raid. She is one of the heads of the Gather Together 2026 event that's happening. I went to Gather Together last year. It was a lot of fun. So make sure to ask her lots of questions about it. But, I'm trying, Alars. I was trying to kill him. But yeah, for now, I'm going to head out, guys. I will see you all tomorrow night at the normal time. You all have a wonderful evening, and go say hi to Katie for me, okay? Peace, guys. I love you all. It was nice meeting you all, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night, all right? Peace. Goodbye.